All right, let's see what happens. All right, so we should be okay. We should be okay. All right. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. I'll turn on the reverb so you guys can hear me a little bit better. I'll turn, there we go. Let me fix this mic up so you guys can hear it. I forgot to change mics. Unable to connect. What's going on? All right, the output's better. One, two, three, four. Okay, you guys can hear me. I'll leave it there for now. Test one, two, three. Test one, two, three. Test one, two, three. I'll leave it like that. Okay, bring this down. It's all good. Okay. All right, I'll just leave it like that for now so you guys can hear me. I can hear a lot of reverb in the room, but we're mixing for a little bit. Okay. I don't need that open. Go all the way full screen. Oh no, I don't need to go full screen. Okay. Hopefully I'm coming through. Just want to check on the main OSB. I'll put it up here. All right, let's play this video for now.
Let's turn now to data centers. More of the political world and the news media is opening up to this live issue. And let's put this up here on the screen. Quote, the new price of eggs, the political shocks of data centers and electric bills. The New York Times starting to pay attention, actually doing a decent enough job of going over and actually, interviewing some of the people who are most affected. So they actually opened the story with cattle ranchers in Georgia. Quote, they had one thing on their minds when they cast their ballots for the state's utility board to make a statement. They were irked by their escalating electric bills, not to mention an extra $50 a month levied by their local utility to cover a new power plant more than 200 miles away. But after they heard a data center might be built next to their ranch, 60 miles southwest of Atlanta, they had enough of Republicans who were far too receptive to the interests of the booming AI industry. First time I ever voted Democrat, Mr. Payton, 58 said. So you can see in that anecdote the political price now, as this has propelled two Democrats in the state of Georgia to upset. You also, as I have said here before, there are opposition organic movements across the nation. Tucson, Arizona, here in Virginia, New Jersey, all the candidates here in Virginia basically were like against data centers. The power bills, just what it demonstrates, I think, is that because we have finite amounts of power for a variety of reasons, mostly corruption, but because of that reason, and we're all kind of competing against one another, and at the same time, the government is going all in, based literally on the AI industry, that this will offset a lot of their costs, which are a huge bet on AI, which may not actually be a good bet, and then socialize it to the entire United States.
First match started out good.
Already struggling with inflation. So I think it's one of those where, as power prices, look, I think they're going to continue to go up or broadly stay up because of this, and a lot of the industry has continued.
Good evening. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you guys.
Good for the stock market, not necessarily good for the quote real economy, because it's the only thing really propping us all that up. it's a huge
Oh, I gotta
bet that's
put my
increasing
other
costs on the way up,
speed
and it could
chat.
also increase costs on the way down if it does
All
cause
right,
a
we're
recession.
good there.
I think that's one of the most dangerous points.
No, in that Georgia election, so no Democrats had been elected to that board since 2007. Okay. And you have 2 Democrats who won by like massive margin. They won by like 20
Right on,
points.
right on.
It was not close. And so, you know, there were a variety of reasons. When I saw that, I was like, you know, it fits my own view of the world a little too closely, that this would be all driven by electricity prices and by data centers. So I was glad to see the New York Times go and actually interview voters.
Coming
and
back, guys.
find
Appreciate
out
you guys
those
so
voters
much.
were like, yes, I'm a lifelong Republican. And
We
I
are
cast my
editing our
ballot for
videos
2
while we listen to the
Democrats
news.
because I am disgusted with the rate hikes and the data center build-outs that are impacting my life directly. So I'm not saying that's 100% of what was going on. Part of what was going on is a low turnout election. Part of what was going on is there were some, I think, Atlanta municipal elections that drove more Democrats to the polls. Those were factors as well that led it to be such a blowout. But it certainly appears that the data center build-out and the fact of consistent rate hikes and electricity bills skyrocketing led to the blowout victory of these 2 Democrats.
I'm just gonna let it play for a little bit.
You know, other Democrats who are really picking up the message, realizing that this is an incredibly potent issue. As Sagar mentioned, you had a few trial runs in Virginia as well. That messaging really seemed to pay off. Mikey Sherrill also ran on freezing any rate hikes on the utilities. From where? So that seems to have, you know, helped to power her victory as well. Tomorrow, we're going to cover this Tennessee special election that is happening tomorrow in a Trump plus 22 district, where you have the Democrat, Afton Bain, who is running aggressively also on affordability, specifically on electricity prices. And I don't know that she's going to be able to pull it off. It is a tough hill to climb. But they are nervous enough on the Republican side that they've sent in J.D. Vance, they've sent in Mike Johnson. They're fundraising aggressively. They're, you know, they're running all sorts of very aggressive ads against her. Like, they are nervous that this could be an upset. And
I'm just a little child.
Just a little child. He is a little child. He's my friend. He's such an adorable person. He's so innocent, such a young fella. He's like 18, 19, I think, somewhere around there, but he's such an innocent fella. He has such a great heart.
I'm just a little child.
All right, that was funny.
The fact that she's even in the ballpark.
Did you guys see that?
Is completely insane.
I'm just a child.
We covered here how Steve Bannon and others realize that this is an incredibly potent.
my friend is funny. He's such an adorable person.
And it's a little child? That's crazy.
A grown child. I messed up. A grown child. That's what I told him. No bullets, bro. No bullets. I was waiting for him to say anything, but he didn't say anything, so he probably got a little bit intimidated. But that's okay. I mean, I'm getting him ready mentally, because that's how they tease us, bro. When you grow, when you're just in the field or something, bro, people are gonna tease you. So might as well get them ready. All right. So what did we shoot? We didn't shoot anything here. I landed back and got something. Went outside, and I got that dude. All right. Let me fast forward this. This is actually pretty good. Let me go a little bit faster. I messed up. Hold on. Got him. Nice.
Yeah, I got him.
Ouch. He's right here. He's one tap, guys. He's one tap.
At Foster25.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Said.
He's one tap.
Hello.
How's the night going, bro? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're having a wonderful night, bro. Hopefully you're doing great. I'm just here editing my videos, and I was just listening to the news. But I paused the news because it was just so funny what my friend said. We have another friend. He's really cool. When are you gonna? I'm gonna get on PS5 after I'm done editing these videos. How late are you gonna play? Probably gonna be here until 10. It's 7:20. Hopefully I can finish till 8 so I can get 2 hours of play on my PS5. I mean that's during the live, of course, but I'll keep playing after, you know. But thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Fast Racing Javier. Obviously, your name changed. It says Fast Racing 25, but it's all right. It's all good. Thank you for stopping by, bro.
Did you guys see that?
Here, hold on. Let me play it again.
Leave me alone, bro. I'm just a innocent little child.
Did you guys see that?
I'm just a little child. But the way he said
I'm just a child.
Would you gonna kill a innocent little child? That's crazy.
A grown child. I messed up.
I wanted to tease him, but he didn't say anything. I said a grown child. Nah, he's a minor.
Yeah,
He's still a kid. Anybody that's a minor is
He's
still
right
a kid, even though they don't look like
He's one
kids.
tap, guys. He's one tap.
I'm teasing the people that say that.
I'm about to get low down.
He's one tap, guys. He's one tap. Just
I'm
playing.
about to get low down.
About to get loaded.
All right, copy.
All right, I'll leave it there. It's just I like to just these are for memory purposes only. That's not for me trying to make money off my clips or trying to go viral. It's just for my memory. My memory is going short, so I'm pretty sure in a few years I won't remember all this. But then I can go back and listen to all the things I said. That's why I like YouTube. It records your life.
He's right here. He's one tap, guys. He's one tap.
I just want to see how it finishes.
I'm about to get low down.
He's one tap, guys. He's one tap. Just
I'm
playing.
about to get low down.
I'm gonna leave it there. Okay. Then we came back, killed some bots. I remember we were just killing bots for a while until it got interesting. Okay, more bot. Oh, that's a real person right there. No, those were 2 real people right there. But the hunt started right here. Okay. Cool, and then the other person came in.
Oh, you got me. Oh,
I thought
so
the
close.
person was gonna get me. I do that for like stress relief, but I do like sipping on a beer. Okay, or tea, whatever, like tea, like like my tea. What kind of tea do you guys drink? Tea is really good, relaxes you. All right, back to the news.
Populist issue, and the Trump administration is driving the train in terms of the AI build out. Republicans, of course, are always very close to,
I just wanted to see the finish right
Many
there.
Democrats are as well, too, by the way. But I
So
think
close.
this is going to become a more and more salient issue as people connect the dots of these data centers that are going in that I'm not super happy about anyway, and my electricity prices going up.
Yeah, of course. And one of
So
the things
messed
that we
up.
have to keep looking behind the scenes at is what about the money? Where is it going to come from? Because it's not just now. It's already fueling the data center boom. It's 10 years in the future. Let's go to the next one, please. Put this on the screen. So they say, OpenAI is, quote, a loss-making machine. Estimates it has no road to profitability
These
by
are bots.
2030 and will need a further $200 billion in funding even if it gets there. Quote, don't call it a bubble.
Oh, that was a bot.
Loss-making monster
Okay.
is on the hook for $1.4 trillion with a T in compute commitments as companies start turning to debt to fund
I was just gonna make
the
a
AI
little
craze.
short
I actually thought
clip
that they
right there.
summarized it really well and showed even within their funding because
Are
even
they
I
a-
do understand
Don't tell
the
me.
extent to
No,
which
that
not
was a
only are
bot.
they
No,
losing,
I didn't want to have a
how
bot.
even with their hundreds of billions in capitalization, that they still don't have the money to even fulfill all
It's all right,
of it.
guys.
This
It's
is why I
just
said,
crazy.
you're gonna pay on
a
the way
real
up
bot lobby,
in terms
guys.
of
That was a real bot lobby.
Go
There was no real players. Did we have any real players, guys? Yeah, there was a squad that was at Control Center. We wiped them
That's what
out.
happened with the financial crisis too. That's what happens. Stocks start to go down 25, 30%. It's a disaster, right? Obviously. And so you can see in all of this that the signs are bubbling.
A minute and 43 seconds.
This is one of the most important ones. We didn't cover it, unfortunately.
Transitions.
This happened about 12, 15 days ago. But you'll remember I talked about a lot of those vendor.
It doesn't matter what you put, really.
Where they
all
announce
look
a
good.
deal and then the stock goes up, effectively paying for it, even though
You can
no
just
money
pick
has
whatever
yet
random
changed
you
hands.
want.
This Oracle deal was really important.
Whatever's
They
free.
say Oracle is already underwater on its, quote, astonishing $300 billion OpenAI deal. Because what happened is that when Oracle announced the $300 deal with the chatbot, its stock shed some $315 billion in market value. Now, it's obviously, market cap is not the only thing, that's not exactly saying that they lost some $300 billion, but the equivalents of, quote, Oracle shares have little changed over time. So the $60 billion loss figure is not entirely wrong. And what it has done is it's cost it nearly as much as one entire General Motors or two entire Kraft Heinz. Investor unease stems from the betting of a debt
That was a real squad that landed.
We have nothing. What they show also is that the theory goes that OpenAI is in a rush to, quote,
bad plays, wrong time, bro.
AGI, and that Oracle is, quote, uniquely able to scale capacity. They promise the lowest upfront cost, path to income generation, but quote, Oracle doesn't have as much operating profit
guys see that?
burn as its competitors, so throwing
Yup,
everything
just
to
a
the
child.
customer in exchange for an IOU. Now, the fact is, though, is that the fact that their market cap and their stock is not performing means that people are
Let me put another
less
window so you guys can
faith
see
in
what's
that
going
IOU
on.
for the, and you shouldn't you? It doesn't make any sense
Yeah.
in the aggregate. So I don't
there
know.
you go.
I think that the problem remains. The cost is going up for all of us. And if it works, the cost will only continue to go more. But as it goes down, and it just increasingly looks like at some point something needs to pop, that we will be left kind of like with the wreckage of all these data centers, and then it will be put to use for what? We won't have AGI, we won't cure cancer. Well, I'll show you all what it's being used for right now. C4, let's put this up here on the screen. This is new, quote, Nano Banana versus Nano Banana Pro. So on the left, this is an image generator. Was a previous image generator of, this is a girl who's at a bar, if you're just listening, bartender in the back. You can just tell it doesn't pass the test.
It has this certain sheen to it where it looks a little
It doesn't look
it
blurry.
looks good, but it looks a little surreal.
Right.
If you have a sophisticated eye, you could look at that one and go, I think that's AI.
Yeah. The one on the right, for those who are watching, that's also AI generated. It looks 100%. There's nothing in that photo.
I can tell by the guy's face it's AI.
Not one.
The one, especially the one on the right.
Perfect.
It looks
Everything
like
in
the
the
girl,
background.
And the girl on the left looks very AI.
With their iPhone and posted it.
Yes,
Like it's indistinguishable from reality.
Right. Not a single thing passes the test on that one. For me to say that is.
All right, I'm gonna render the video.
Yeah, I mean that's
gonna take a little bit.
Really what it all, and this is kind of remains my critique.
Let's see, a minute and 43 seconds down to.
Slop. It's just slopifying the entire economy. It's like, image generation. I keep talking about the NFL, but it is important because nobody who's curing cancer is advertising on the NFL. The results are the same. Instead, they're like, hey, book a flight or whatever. I'm like, oh, so you want to replace Expedia? You basically want to replace Google Chrome. That's what they did with the ChatGPT browser. That is not worth all this money being poured and the power bills and everything. Image generation, like, I'm sorry. Yes, it's a better research tool. Cool. I actually think it's cool. I use it often. But that's not the promise of like this breakthrough, kind of thing. It could come potentially with all of that, but I'm not buying. I'm not buying it right
They're
now.
not going to sell it.
Yeah.
Because I think the actual promise being fulfilled, I think is a much scarier prospect of
you either take the mark of the beast or you're not in it.
To eliminate all or most jobs. I don't think we're ready for that. I don't think we're ready for this. I don't think we're ready for a world where we can't tell fact from fiction. I mean, you think we have responsible political actors and an educated society to be able to parse things out? Do you think that our tech oligarchs that are running our information ecosystem, like Elon with Grok, do you think that they're going to responsibly use this technology? I think this is already where it's at, incredibly disturbing and incredibly destabilizing. For us to have a sort of shared project here, we have to at least have some metric of a shared reality. And that is under full-scale assault by these AI tools, and there is nothing in place to protect us at this point. One last thing, going back to that Financial Times piece about Oracle and the deal with OpenAI, you know, one of the reasons why this is so significant is because if you think about that infamous chart that showed all the lines going from NVIDIA to OpenAI and from OpenAI back to NVIDIA, and, you know, all these companies just doing deals with themselves, the way that the bubble has continued to be inflated is that every time one of those deals got done, even though no real new value was being created, investors liked it and the stock price went up. So there was some, you know, sort of theoretical value that was created, even though nothing real had happened in the economy. Because this deal, which was a sizable deal, didn't react, there wasn't a similar stock market reaction, it begs the question of whether this mechanism that they've used to inflate the bubble and keep the line going up, whether that has run its course. So one of the things that has inflated the bubble.
We're almost there.
This is one indication that that particular mechanism may have run its course. The way they put it in the article is they say, beyond the charts, a broader question relates to whether an OpenAI deal is still worth announcing. A few months ago, any kind of agreement with OpenAI could make a share price go up. OpenAI did very nicely out of its power to reflect glory, most notably in October when it took AMD warrants as part of a chip deal that bumped share price by 24%. But Oracle is not the only laggard. Broadcom and Amazon are both down following OpenAI deal news, while NVIDIA's barely changed since its investment agreement in September without a share price lift. What's the point? Combined $1 trillion of AI capex might look like commitment, but investment fashions are fickle. So another warning sign that possibly this thing could be running out of runway. Now, my own opinion, not being an expert in any of this, is that they are going to continue to inflate this bubble as long as they possibly can, because they have to. Because a bunch of their fortunes are tied to it. The entire US economy is tied to it. I mean, these companies already are too big to fail simply from the fact that we have, as you know, that our leaders have decided to bet our entire economy on this stuff. So I think they will move heaven and earth to make sure line continue to go up.
Gotta restart.
But at some point, either they're going to deliver on their promise/threat to take all of our jobs, or you're going to have a tremendous financial calamity, and also perhaps both is also on the table.
Yes, that's exactly right. Hey, if you like that video, hit the like button or leave a comment below. It really helps get the show to more people.
And if you'd like to get the full show ad-free and in your inbox every morning, you can
let's see what's the
sign up
next
at
news.
breakingpoints.com.
That's
All right, Noble's Bill, man. Okay, these are my local news.
Now at 5, the investigation continues into the murder of a man inside a bar in Fishers in Hamilton County.
Dang,
this
bro.
happening early this
That's
morning.
like
The victim
the
has been
best
identified
suburbs.
as 30-year-old Justin Burton of Noblesville. CBS 4's Russ McQuaid tells us the victim has been identified as 30-year-old Justin Burton of Noblesville. Here's the latest.
The Britain Tavern, just off 141st Street here in Fishers, will remain closed until tomorrow, after the waitstaff and a handful of patrons witnessed the killing of a man inside just about closing time. Last call is at about 2:15. They start locking the doors at the Britain Tavern about 2:30, and just 15 minutes later, as the manager was waiting for the last of the customers to wander out, there was a dispute and gunfire. A bar employee told me it happened at the tables over by the restrooms. The victim died at the scene, and a bouncer was quick to take the gun from the alleged shooter.
One male, approximately 30 years old, in custody. We believe this is an isolated incident.
That would be McLean Mert, 31 years old, from Indianapolis, a graduate of Carmel High School, and in a wheelchair because of a rare blood clotting condition that took both his legs. There are lots of photos of him posing with guns. An employee told me Fishers police confiscated internal security camera video, and the cops agree with the worker that this sort of thing just doesn't happen here.
This is very rare for this
It's
area.
rare, bro. I already know my Indiana.
We've been here for many, many years. We've not had issues like this in Fishers. We don't have issues like this here.
Last week, the Marion County prosecutor told me his office files murder charges overwhelmingly in cases involving personal disputes that get out of hand with a gun nearby in Fishers. The community is also lamenting a tragedy seemingly over nothing.
Loss of life is so tragic. Any circumstance that would lead to this is just unimaginable. We, again, don't believe there's a threat to the public. The person that we are most interested in is in custody at this time, and we just ask for patience at this time to work through the investigation.
A friend of friends who were here celebrating with the victim early this morning tells us the dispute may have been over a vape. An employee of the Britain Tavern tells me there's no smoking of any kind inside that bar. In Fishers, Russ McQuaid, CBS 4 News.
All right.
It's a dangerous moment for the United States of America when the president and his loyalists use every lever of power to silence United States senators for speaking up.
Yep. What's going
But
on with
we
that, guys?
all know that this isn't about me, and it's not about the others in that video. They're trying to send a message to retired service members,
All right.
to government employees, to members of the military, to elected officials, and to all Americans who are thinking about speaking up. You better keep your mouth shut or else.
Wow.
This has been
Welcome
a
in, guys. Welcome
singular
in.
focus of President Trump's second term. Not addressing costs, not creating jobs, intimidating people, and going after the people he views as his political opponents.
I got smoked there.
He's done it to companies. You better write a check to build my ballroom, or I might not approve your merger. He's done it with universities. You better fire your president, or I'll pull your research funding. He's even done it to late night hosts. You better not make jokes that I do not like, or I'll get you taken off the air, and I'm going to take your company's broadcast license. And he does it every week with Republicans in the House and the Senate. You better toe the party line, or I'll make sure you never get reelected. Folks, this comes at a cost. And not only to American companies, colleges, and comedians. It damages every American's freedom of speech and the balance of powers that form the foundation.
But they're taking advantage of
us. Because when Republicans in Congress are too afraid to disagree with this president, it means that his bad ideas go unchallenged. He has slapped reckless tariffs on countries across the globe, skyrocketing the cost of everything from groceries to school supplies. Republicans historically,
I thought I had something right there, but I guess it wasn't anything.
They hated tariffs. But when it comes to voting to undo them, they are too afraid.
I'll either
of Donald
find
Trump.
kill Cam.
So Americans pay more for just about everything because of spineless politicians. It's the same with healthcare costs. To prevent these healthcare premiums from spiking for millions of Americans. The solutions are simple.
All right, 41
President
seconds.
Trump says he doesn't want to.
I'm doing very short
nothing
videos,
happens.
1 minute videos or
Nothing
less.
except a government shutdown.
Unless if the
It goes
video's really good,
on
I'll leave it
and
longer.
on. The president has gone too far.
Way too far.
Everybody needs to wake up. The occupant of the Oval Office is ignorant to the Constitution and has no regard for the rule of law. In trying to silence me, in proposing to court-martial me, in threatening to kill me for fighting back when our democracy demands.
Well,
that
he
we
has
must fight back.
some bad things
President
like that.
Trump has crossed a line. And this time, it's not going to work. I will not be intimidated by this
All right, it's
president.
good.
I am not going to be silenced by this president or the people around him because I've given too much in service to this country, to back down to this guy. In 1991, when Donald Trump was driving the Taj Mahal casino into bankruptcy, I was getting shot at over Iraq and Kuwait. In 2001, after Donald Trump said the collapse of the Twin Towers meant he now owned the
poor guy. What happened, bro? What happened? Why?
I was carrying flags honoring 9/11 victims into space on a rocket.
Hope you guys can see what happened.
In 2003,
this guy's been working hard.
When Donald Trump was writing birthday greetings to the monster Jeffrey Epstein,
sicko,
I was the first on the scene to recover the bodies of my fellow astronauts
who
died when Space Shuttle Columbia exploded during re-entry.
No wonder I recognize his face.
In 2011,
all right,
when Trump was hosting a reality show and peddling conspiracy theories against President Barack Obama, I was sitting next to my wife's hospital bed as she recovered from a gunshot wound to the head.
Really? Wow, this guy's a real Christian, man. He's been pushed by the devil all his life.
In service to my country.
Dang.
The president and Pete Hegseth are not going to silence me. They aren't going to keep me from speaking out. And they're not going to keep me from doing my job.
Let's go, let's go.
Enough of the intimidation. Enough.
I would probably do the same thing if I was a U.S. citizen.
Doesn't help anyone in our country afford their groceries or pay their medical bills.
This is PBS News, guys. All right, that's good. That's good news. That's what I want to hear. This is real truth right there. I'm gonna save it. Save it to. Let's put it my blog. Let's get some good news. All right, let's check this out.
Now at 5, an accused thief is behind bars facing 5 felony charges. IMPD claims he spent the entire year stealing and selling copper wire from utility poles around the city's east side. CBS 4's Jesse Wells explains how many times the suspect allegedly committed the crime before being busted.
According to court records filed here in Marion County, the suspect started small. Dating back to January, the accused thief sold just a few pounds of stolen wire at a time for anywhere from $2 to $20. But those numbers quickly escalated into the thousands as the suspect allegedly pawned stolen copper at least 103 times this year.
These large bundles show some of the more than 9,000 pounds.
I've seen those bundles before like that.
Valued at over $28,000 that was allegedly stolen this year by Joshua Westervelt. The 36-year-old is accused of cutting telecommunication lines from AT&T before being arrested last month.
Top.
His neighbors.
Just an early Christmas.
This is my edits.
I was thrilled because he'd been a nuisance for the year and a half he's been here.
Police claim Westervelt removed or melted the black tubing seen here.
Oh, I forgot to.
Wire down until only the copper remained. The constant smoke and fires here at the suspect's home on Olney Street resulted in several neighbors calling the fire department 16 times.
The smoke was just unbelievable. It was thick, black, stunk. And that's why we kept calling the fire department to get them out here and say, hey, you know, we need to do something about this.
Because the suspect allegedly stole directly from utility poles between July and October, AT&T estimates more than 500 customers experienced outages due to the thefts.
It does have an impact on our community. When someone does an act like this, it takes out lots of phone lines, it takes out lots of cable lines. It has a great impact, and people are put out during that time.
When police arrested Westervelt last month, his hands were covered in soot and ash. According to this affidavit accusing Westervelt of arson, theft, and criminal infrastructure mischief, the suspect confessed and said he knew what he did was wrong. During a search of his home, police found large blue wire cutters along with some marijuana and meth, leading to drug charges also being filed.
Poor guy.
We're here and we stand to keep our community safe.
That's why he kept stealing for drugs. Poor guy.
That's what we're going to do, and we're going to continue to do that.
Finally, the suspect
made his initial court
hearing last week. He is now being held on a $20,000 cash bond pending trial. Jesse Wells, CBS 4 News.
Man Epps, he's a winner. He's going to be great. Don't let this fool you. The Democrats are spending a fortune. And we don't want people that want to raise your taxes. He wants to raise your taxes on top of
Hates Christianity and country music. Trump torches AOC of Tennessee ahead of crucial voting. What?
everything else. But she said two things above all else that bothered me. Number one, she hates Christianity. Number two, she hates country music. How the hell can you elect a person like that? So I just...
He's
Number 5, an accused thief is behind bars.
Quit throwing the rock. Quit throwing the first stone,
It's a danger.
I have to subscribe to this channel. All right. What's the next? Peter Newsett. What? I can't pronounce this. I just said Newsett instead of Husett or whatever. The Senate here live. Maybe secret or. And nothing. He has nothing to say. FBI makes move against what? Damn, so say refuse legal orders. What's that? All right. People don't like the way actually Jesus looked. Well, he was a Jew. He looked more like a dark-skinned Mexican than probably like he wasn't a Chad what he wasn't a Chad Jew. All right, what is illegal order? Governors speak out against what? 5 days ago. I'm just waiting for my video to finish rendering because I don't have a high-end GPU. I'm using the just basic encoders, but I'll do it. It doesn't matter. Just little videos. I don't have to invest in that RTX card. But I'll say $250 or $300 for a new GPU. I think it's worth it. At least with a 3060 should. I mean, a 5060. Excuse me. It should be more than enough to do everything. Right? You can do anything on that GPU. You can work, play, and everything. I'm just looking at what's offered here by the algorithm, but I'm gonna go back to my YouTube main page. All right, we got. These are just funny parod. I can't pronounce. Just funny scenes. Nothing sick. Just it was just funny. The related videos they do with society. Okay, so creepy videos you can never unseen. 56 minutes ago. You guys want to watch that? Let's see the paranormal stuff. Some things are very, very demonic. Some other you can't explain. Some other things. Obviously, it's either demonic or you just don't know what it is, if it's real or not. Like if it's demonic or some AI thing. Sometimes it makes you like wonder that doesn't look real, but you know, just makes you wonder sometimes. You would have to interview the actual person that took the video in order to understand if there was something behind that video. Ethiopian Bible. That was 2 days ago. Just looking at what's going on. It's all good. Gemini. Men are quitting society 10 days ago? You mean social media? Everybody's getting out of social media.
The pee-pee.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Poor.
I got it, dude. Alright. I'm just gonna... What's this?
So, as you guys probably know, over the holiday, 2 National Guardsmen were shot here in Washington, D.C.
I heard the news.
One of them actually succumbed to their wounds. We are learning quite a bit about the suspected gunman, who was an Afghan national, who was apparently part of our CIA-backed death squads in Afghanistan before coming over and being granted refugee asylum status.
I heard that before.
In the U.S. So,
the news, okay.
to dig into this background and what exactly the hell is going on with it, we have literally the perfect person, Seth Harp, who is an incredible investigative journalist and also the author of the also incredible book, The Fort Bragg Cartel, which we learned is being turned into a series by HBO. Seth, great to have you.
Good to see you,
HBO.
Good to be with y'all. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. So let's put E2 up on the screen. This is some of your writing on Twitter about who this guy was. You say he was recruited at 15 to kill for the CIA, assigned to a death squad run by the top drug lord in Afghanistan, soul destroyed, murdering innocents on behalf of a pedophile heroin cartel, then brought to live in the alienated hell world of late capitalist America with predictable results. Tell us what we know about him specifically and about the death squads that he was involved with.
Well, that statement that you just showed up there might sound hyperbolic, but unfortunately, those are all accurate statements of reality around this guy and who he was and what the zero units did in Afghanistan. Raman Walla Lakan, I'm sorry for pronouncing his name. He apparently was recruited at 15 to serve in what's called zero unit. Zero unit number 3 was the one apparently that he was assigned to. Also known as the Kandahar Strike Force, which was headed by a U.S. ally, a warlord named Ahmed Karzai.
All right, easy peasy. What's up, baby?
He ran, the zero units were basically
all right, get a good clip
that operated at the direction of the CIA and the special forces.
This is a good video right here.
And they primarily
I'm gonna spend special time on it.
Euphemistically known as night. They're more like assassination missions, and they were used extensively throughout the country to kill people that the U.S. intelligence suspected of being Taliban. Whether or not they actually
were
Taliban is quite a different matter. And the reference to pedophilia there is the fact that a lot of these proxy forces, proxy militias,
they blurred it out, but whatever.
Something called bacha bazi, which was a really despicable cultural practice where underage boys were trafficked and sold. All of this ugliness, this stuff that went on in the criminal client state that the U.S. American national security objectives in Afghanistan, the Kandahar Strike Force.
The sad truth and reality about this is the CIA and the FBI know everything that's going on. They just don't move on people because it's a money scheme. Everything's about money and power and control. So if they have money, they don't really mess with them. But if you're a poor dude with nothing, but obviously your race your ethnicity has to do something with it a lot. But they let people like that, Epstein and other more powerful people than him, obviously get away with those type of crimes that are still going on. And they're not in the news.
That he served in was in the middle of all of it. There's more stuff to it than that as well. Land theft, all kinds of criminality. So it's really sad to see that stuff blowing back onto the United States.
Yeah, so let's put the next one, guys, up there on the screen. This is
what goes around comes back.
This talks about his dark isolation. The community was raising concerns. Many of the people around him. Seth, I want to put my conspiracy hat on, and I'll just have you kind of steel man the official narrative is that this is somebody who was exposed to CIA death squad for years. He's brought over to the United States, suffered mental isolation. At the
Who
same
brought
time,
him?
We've seen many cases of people come to the United States. They're in a dark, they're in a fragile case. They have this killer background. Is it outside the realm of possibility? I'm not saying there's evidence or anything, just based on your interpretation, your experience of covering this. I mean, is there any likelihood or possibility of being prodded or influenced by some organized?
Shadows they stride a network.
Asking that question, considering his background.
I mean, it would be irresponsible of me to just speculate about that without evidence.
Oh, brother.
What it was, the Gusanos from Cuba of the 1960s, all the Cubans that were brought to Florida to train to try to overthrow Fidel Castro in the failed Bay of Pigs operation. Well, after that operation failed for years and years in the 1960s and 70s and 80s, those same veterans of the Bay of Pigs, they were used to carry out all sorts of off-the-books CIA and JSOC
Black
objectives.
Ops.
And all across Latin America, they did terrorism and drug trafficking at the behest of some of the shadiest actors in the American national security state. And so when you look at the idea that 10,000 of these the zero units,
They blocked
doing
that
assassination
sound.
missions for 10, 15 years, that they've all been repatriated to the US and are dependent on their CIA handlers for their immigration status, for their special immigrant visas. You kind of wonder, to what extent they're a malleable group of people that used and directed for all kinds of nefarious ends. But I don't have any specific information about this killer's motives. Lakan Wall is his last name.
Yeah.
You
What?
have pointed out, put E4 up on the screen, that there was
Must be some
another
kind of language.
one of these Afghan mercenaries who you said was brought to the U.S. after Kabul fell, shot a cop in Virginia. You say, listen to the incredible rant he delivers before he snaps, and watch how smoothly he
Jamal
draws
Wali.
his weapon. Obviously, a professional killer at his wit's end. And I believe, Seth, didn't he say something like, I should have worked for the Taliban? Yeah, I should have served with the fucking Taliban before he draws his weapon on the cops.
Really?
Yes, that video is very distressing and impressive. Hearing all the things that Afghan man says. He's another guy who apparently served in a zero unit or served with the special forces in the CIA. By the way, when we say these people served with the CIA, I should point out that that's
So somebody went rogue and wanted revenge?
This is what they call sheep dipping. Is where they say, okay, nominally the CIA is in charge of this mission, but we're going to attach like 30 JSOC guys or 30 Green Berets to this raid or whatever. And that way that they're exempt from a lot of the rules that normally apply to military operations in certain things, like lining people up against the wall and just shooting them, which is the sort of stuff that the zero units did. But in any event, this guy, Jamal Wali, apparently also served in the same sort of capacity. And in the video, which is really incredible, 8-minute long video, when he gets pulled over in Virginia, you can see the sort of frustrations that he faces coming to the United States. And it's hard not to sympathize with the guy because, imagine being an Afghan who only knows the world of death and drug dealing that characterized occupied Afghanistan, to come over to the United States and try to make a life in a place like suburban Virginia.
They're blurring out
things like
sounds.
getting a job and car insurance, and like he's complaining that he can't get a job, that he can't get disability, and that he can't get a driver's license because he doesn't have insurance, which is the reason why the cop pulled him over. And you can just see that the guy is really, completely at his wit's end. More police are arriving on the scene, and the tension is building. And the guy is armed. For some reason, he appears to be wearing his sidearm and ammunition like externally on a belt, which that's legal in Texas. I don't know, Virginia. Yeah. But when he finally,
I thought so, bro. I thought so.
Where you at?
Confrontation with the cop. I mean, the way he draws his weapon and racks it so quickly, and immediately is able to turn around and fire a couple of shots, like underhanded, across his body at the police officer standing in his window, so smoothly shows, I just watching it, you can tell this is a guy who's been in fights probably, but there was a cop at his other window who just really quickly put him down. But it's another really disturbing example of violence blowing back or emanating from these guys that were brought to the U.S. with certain.
I mean, it's about
Very different from the Charlie Kirk assassination. Very different. That guy was not trained. This guy was trained. I don't know who shot Charlie Kirk, but that you need military training or some kind of very heavy training to be a sniper, especially a sniper. You got to be very intelligent and very patient to be a sniper. You have to be very calm. You can't be a nerve wreck like he looked.
Material blowback you could possibly imagine.
I think that's fair to say.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that's been crazy about this, Seth, is that, we're reading the news and it comes out. CIA at age 15. Everyone's like, oh, it was CIA at age... And I'm like, hold on, say that again? Teenager working for a CIA death squad in Afghanistan, and we're just like all supposed to just
Oh, I knew this guy was gonna come sooner or later.
normal. I mean, I didn't even know, you know, based on your work and others later on, but at that time, nobody was going around telling the American people that this is exactly, you know, what they're up to in Afghanistan. Combined, I think, with your book, what we're watching is an organized kind of effort for all of us to deal with. Like you said in your book about the blowback of what all these special operations, the mental toll, and others that this 20-year campaign, failed campaign, ultimately accomplished, and what it brought to our soil. That's the way I was looking at this.
Well, the idea that they would recruit 15 is perfectly consistent with the type of logic that the U.S. military and intelligence agencies bring to bear with these conflicts, because they certainly won't hesitate to kill somebody who's 15. They treat that as a military-age male. So there's no internal inconsistency.
I got away.
I need to overchill him. No
Back now, I think, reflects the brutality and ruthlessness with which the United States waged war in Afghanistan for 20 years.
Christy Nome was asked about
They do it to almost every country, bro.
background. This is E1, guys. Let's go ahead and take a listen to that.
Can't believe I'm living here.
Do this? Why did he drive across the country and carry
I was right here, bro.
It's alright, bro. We'll get you out. We'll get you out.
Yeah, get me out, bro. Oh, that was funny, bro. Excuse me, guys. I think this is just incredibly funny. His buddy left him right the bike. Hold on, this is just funny.
It's alright, bro. We'll get you out. We'll get you out.
I'm about to crash out, bro.
He came in on the front of the ATV, just sitting on there. His friend left him. That was so messed up. I think somebody killed him. Maybe, I don't know. It's just funny. No drama joined in. Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. God bless you. All right, let me just leave it at.
You messed up, bro. You really messed up.
I'll leave it there, and then all right. I think this part is good, but I'll leave it there and then speed it up. All right, go back. Gotta go back.
I think with your book, what we're watching is an organized kind of effort for all of us to deal with. Like you said in your book about the blowback of what all these special operations, the mental toll, and others that this 20-year campaign, failed campaign, ultimately accomplished, and what it brought to our soil. That's the way I was looking at this.
Well, the idea that they would recruit 15 is perfectly consistent with the type of logic that the U.S. military and intelligence agencies bring to bear with these conflicts, because they certainly won't hesitate to kill somebody who's 15. They treat that as a military-age male. So there's no internal inconsistency there.
Especially in other countries, they don't care.
Back now, I think, reflects the brutality and ruthlessness with which the United States waged war in Afghanistan for 20 years.
Christy Nome was asked about the killer.
I got something in my eye.
E1, guys. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
Why did he do this? Why did he drive across the country and carry out this brazen attack in Washington?
He has a demon inside.
Well, the investigation is still ongoing, and we're allowing our partnership with the FBI and DOJ to continue to reveal all of the sources of motivation. But we do believe this individual, when they came into the country, we know he was unvetted. He was brought into the country by the Biden administration through Operation Allies Welcome, and then maybe vetted after that, but not done well based on what the guidelines were put forward by President Biden. And now, since he's been here, we believe he could have been radicalized in his home community and in his home state. So as we continue to talk to his family and his contacts, more details will be revealed, and we'll release those when it's appropriate. But this is something that for these individuals, when they're brought into our country, it's a dangerous situation. If you don't know who they are, if they're coming from a country that's not stable and doesn't have a government that can help you vet them, that we shouldn't allow it.
And she indicates that he, quote, could have been radicalized in the United States, which, you know, I would say probably the radicalization came from being on the CIA death squad at the age of 15. But, you know, they have an interest in making it sound like a scary Islam thing versus a scary deep state.
Oh, snap. Okay, get out of here, guys. Get out of here.
And then obviously, like, her thing about he wasn't vetted. I mean, in the context of being part of the death squads and being brought here, et cetera, he was, quote unquote, vetted. They knew who this guy was. They knew
Obviously, they didn't let him work.
Also worth clarifying that he was actually granted asylum under the Trump administration. So they want to make it a partisan thing. They want to make it a scary Islam thing because that serves their interest in using this for a more aggressive crackdown on immigration from all sorts of countries. Trump has been talking a lot about Somalians lately, too.
Yeah, I don't know what they mean when they say vetted. Vetted for what? I mean, I guess for connections to the Taliban,
right?
But it can't be for like terrorism or crime. I mean, the people that the U.S. worked with were the drug traffickers and the terrorists in Afghanistan,
Right?
So I don't know what kind of connections they're looking for or looking to rule out. But it's like Cyprus in any event, you know, participating in death squad activities. I think that's sufficient.
You look up.
Oh.
I can't believe I got that, bro.
Precise.
What?
Reasoning that led him, you know,
Then we lost.
Thank God.
You may never know, but it's not really necessary to grasp at the idea that he might have been radicalized.
All right, so that's
in suburban Virginia. Yeah, I don't think so. I really doubt that radical Islam had anything to do with the shooter's motivation. I mean, that's why he was attacking National Guardsmen. It looks like he's lashing out at the people who shaped his life with military operations and brought him to the United States and basically set him up to fail and alienate the community.
Thank you. It's all good. It's all
good. From Afghanistan just has little chance, especially if they're dealing with all the accumulated trauma of having participated in violence and having killed people and having seen innocent people killed and probably having friends killed as well. So, Kristi Noem's statements can safely be dismissed in that regard.
Oh man, it has to
thank you
be
so much
less
for
than
joining
3
us, man.
minutes.
We appreciate you, your book, and everything. And the work you do is just so important. I remember the first time we had you on the show for that drug trafficking story from the very beginning. I was like, man, this guy, it's one of those where you just bring together so much information, which I think a lot of us knew, but we put the facts and words and some of the work behind it. So thank you so much.
And the balls, by the way.
What?
Which we
Stand
also
up.
appreciate and respect. Seth, thank you so much. Great to see you.
Thank God.
Thank you guys so much. I'm a big fan of the show. I watch every day.
Thanks, brother.
Appreciate that.
Hey,
All right, easy peasy.
Hit the like button or leave a comment below. It really helps get the show to more.
And if you'd like to get
What's up, baby?
I'll split it up in the edit when I upload it.
breakingpoints.com.
That's right. Get the full show. Help support the future of independent media.
Imagine how deep this goes, bro, because like the whole Epstein thing is all connected. I mean, all the rich people were buying from Epstein. There is no, unless they were not into minors, but or trafficking, you know. So American new dams would ruin everything. What? I don't know what the heck is that. Whatever. Inside of China. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Some different things they're trying to push. What? A day ago, really? Homebrew crashes on atmosphere. Trump's AI Genesis mission exciting or terrifying? What? Genesis? Okay. Let's check these two out. Let's start with the, I know the economy is gonna crash. We have like maybe till 27 or 30, somewhere around there. That's what they're predicting. But it's gonna be before 2030.
We have breaking news. If you have a Visa or MasterCard logo on your debit or credit card, stores can now decline your cards and banks aren't telling you why.
just don't want to deal with the interest.
Listen closely. If you have any
people that
Visa
are
or MasterCard in your
not paying
wallet,
their
very
cards.
soon you may walk into a store, swipe your card, and the screen flashes declined. Not because you're out of money, not because your bank froze your account, but because the store chooses not to accept that card anymore. Yeah, you heard that right.
There's no logic behind that. It's just because people are so broke, they're defaulting on their payments, so they're just like F the card up, you know, because they still got lots of time to not pay it off.
Yes,
give it like 2
stores may
years.
soon reject
didn't know
your
that.
Visa or MasterCard, even if you
Before you get like their, what do you even call it? Like when they start like telling you they're gonna sue you.
been using it for years.
They give you like 2
but the
years.
question
or
is
something like
why?
that. Hopefully,
because Visa and
that's in time.
MasterCard just got hit with a $38 billion settlement that flips the power dynamic upside down, giving the stores the right to pick and choose which cards they accept and which ones they ban.
New settlement in the works between some major credit card companies and merchants that accept those cards could change what fees you pay and whether you can even use what's in your wallet to make that purchase.
And trust me, that tiny logo on your card is about to determine whether you can shop or whether you get publicly embarrassed at checkout. So in today's video, I'm breaking down which stores may stop taking your Visa or MasterCard, which types of cards are most likely to be...
Well, that doesn't concern me. Good thing I'm poor. I don't have to deal with taxes.
The stream is live.
Hello, everyone. So, welcome to Team
Good
Futurism.
evening. Let's see what these guys
My
have
name
to
is Peter
say.
Clark, and I'm here today with Devin Carson.
Hello.
And we have a string of light holiday topics for us today.
What colors are your ornaments this year?
Well, good me, guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me.
By the way, we haven't small talked for a while. Maybe we can do that for a minute.
Oh, we haven't.
God
small
bless you
talked for a
guys.
while. I had the most delightful Thanksgiving a white gentleman with zero family can possibly have. I got to be wrapped in the warm embrace of the sweetest Latino
Powered by
family, my
StreamYard.
big family, and for a guy that was an only child of a single mother, to be in the midst of like 10 people in a 2-bedroom apartment is like, it is actually euphoric for me. I'm so, I don't care what I'm eating or who's talking to me or what's going on. Just to be around that many people in the holiday spirit, it just fills me with an unreasonable amount of joy. So I had a wonderful, and it was a classic Thanksgiving meal, delicious turkey, honey baked ham, which, is like
Tastes good.
American
It tastes good.
caviar.
When it's cooked right.
That's such a good way to put it.
It was wonderful. How was your Thanksgiving? Did you go somewhere? Did you spend it at home?
How was your
Yeah,
guys?
we just cooked it at home, and
Cute.
in my life, I've kind of like come and gone throughout like the big family thing. Sometimes, like when I was young, it would be like mega huge families. Like I have 30 gazillion cousins, half their names I don't know. There's like that, and then like I've had that Thanksgiving also where like you move away, and I remember this so distinctly. A couple of these Thanksgivings where it's kind of like it's cold out and I'm riding my bike around town with like no friends in town, and my family's like states away, and I'm like literally like looking for a fucking fast food restaurant that's open for,
Sacramento.
like,
Yo.
Sacramento Thanksgiving.
What's up with the cursing?
Yeah, I've had a couple of those, and now I'm like in the happy medium where like small family.
All right, let me check what I have to speed up.
It's kind of nice, but we might try to do like the big family thing next year.
All right, got one peasy.
Yeah, I mean, I love Thanksgiving. I've come around to it as a holiday. I used to hate it,
Same.
but I've come around to it. So
It's kind of unassailable as a holiday because it isn't.
I don't like that
capitalist,
transition.
and it doesn't have that kind of like
Not there.
unsavoriness that Christmas can carry with
Christmas
it.
is so gross. I would delete Christmas.
All right, got one
It
peasy.
would be done. Santa's stupid.
Mm.
I like the Grinch. The Grinch is cool, but most of the stories are just like fucking stupid.
Right.
And the presents are just like gross, and like opening.
No, I'll
presents around
redo it.
people is fucking gross. I don't know everything
I
about.
love
I
it.
like nothing about it. I'm over the tree thing. I'm over the lights thing. They can.
I love
Come on,
that
guys,
take
get to the
for it.
point.
That is a delightful take for me. Yeah, I'm not quite as hateful to Christmas, but I don't prefer it. I definitely love Thanksgiving and like kind of like non.
All right, got one peasy.
Commercialized
He's not a
holidays. Although
Christian.
look, it's really funny because it's almost like somebody kind of identified the hole in the market and they were like,
I got one out. I couldn't have easy peasy.
Thanksgiving.
Black Friday. That's true. That's true. Although even Black Friday,
Let me
like,
fix
it doesn't piss me
this.
off. It's just kind of like let's go out and buy shit together as a community. It's also kind of fun. I don't know.
Who doesn't like deals?
Yeah, deals, man. Okay.
All right, easy peasy.
Thank you, Peter.
I wanna jump into the new.
What's up, baby?
announcement by the White House. Let me actually go ahead and pull this up so you have something to look at.
This is so troubling to me. You sent me this morning, and this was something that I was unaware of as of last night. And this
All right, easy peasy.
This is one of the most.
Do you mind if before we get into our takes of it,
Yeah.
I was gonna play a little bit of a clip just for anyone who's watching who hasn't heard of this before.
I'd
I was
love that.
contemplating how to key this up. We could read through it, but I want to play like a 2-minute clip of someone just like going through what it is. Then we
I'm
don't have to
into it.
describe it. We can just do commentary. So
I'm super
let me
into
actually
it.
pull that. And sorry to interrupt you there.
No, please.
But let's let this play, guys, for like 2-3 minutes. This channel is called
Messed them up, bro.
AI Daily Brief. I know nothing about this channel, but like I watched this before we prepped, and it gave the hype.
Messed them up, bro.
I can't see the preview, but it's alright.
Oh yeah, too late.
But as it turns out, that was not the only executive order they had planned. President Trump has now officially signed an executive order to launch a national
I'll just
science
speed it
program
up a little bit
known as the
more.
Genesis mission. Argues that the race for global development
What happened, bro? What happened? What happened?
historic national effort comparable in urgency and ambition.
All right,
to
so
the
it's
Manhattan Project. This order
3
launches the
minutes,
Genesis
24
mission as a
seconds, too
dedicated,
long.
Coordinated national effort to unleash a new age of AI-accelerated innovation and discovery that
I'll
can solve
erase-
the
No.
problems of the century. Michael Kratsios,
I
the
erased
director
that.
of the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy, continued that tone
I
during the Monday
erased-
announcement.
I'll
He
erase
described the Genesis mission as the largest
this.
marshaling of federal scientific resources since the Apollo program. Now, stripping away the
What?
superlatives, the Genesis mission is at core an initiative to collate scientific knowledge from across the government to enable new AI-driven discoveries. Data sets will be gathered from the National Science Foundation, the National Institute of Technology.
Oh, I knew this guy was gonna come sooner or later.
Data sets, some of which stretch all the way back to the 1940s, will be cleaned and transformed into machine-readable formats to make them accessible to AI models. The order lays out a twofold goal: to train scientific foundation models and create AI agents to test new hypotheses, automate research workflows, and accelerate.
I couldn't switch. It's alright, bro. We'll get you out. We'll get you out.
Resources available to research institutions and private sector companies. The order instructs the DOE to, quote, create.
All
a
right, I need
closed-loop
55
AI
seconds
experimentation platform
less.
that integrates our nation's world-class supercomputers and unique data assets to generate scientific foundation models and power robotic laboratories. Essentially, this is a major effort to organize the scientific data that's scattered across government agencies.
All right,
and
I'll
marshal
speed this
resources
one
in
up.
order to drive AI-accelerated scientific discovery.
That should be
Okay,
it.
I'm just gonna stop it there. So
Do you get angry? Do you get angry about stuff like this, or do you just
okay,
have
let
opinions?
me give you my initial reaction.
Yeah, I'd love that.
And then I'm curious about your gut reaction here. It's fascinating to me. So my gut reaction, my first thought was like, oh, this is what I've been asking for years,
Mhm,
for like
mhm.
decades. This
What?
is the
Yes.
thing I've wanted the government to do, and it's insane they haven't done this earlier. What the fuck
Absolutely.
was Joe Biden sleeping on, right?
Unreal.
I'm actually still sitting with that take. Like, I think this is great. I think that like if there's anything that slows down progress, it's institutions being siloed and not being able to talk to one another. And the U.S.
is that the race for global technology dominance in the development of AI requires a historic national effort comparable in urgency and ambition to the Manhattan Project. This order launches the Genesis mission as a dedicated, coordinated national effort to unleash a new age of AI-accelerated innovation and discovery that can solve the
No.
problems of the century. Michael Kratsios, the director of the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy, continued that tone during the Monday announcement. He described the Genesis mission as the largest marshaling of federal scientific resources since the Apollo program. Now, stripping away the superlatives, the Genesis mission is at core an initiative to collate scientific knowledge from across the government to enable new AI-driven discoveries. Data sets will be gathered from the National Science Foundation, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, and the National Institute of Health. The data sets, some of which stretch all the way back to the 1940s, will be cleaned and transformed into machine-readable formats to make them accessible to AI models. The order lays out a twofold goal: to train scientific foundation models and create AI agents to test new hypotheses, automate research workflows, and accelerate scientific breakthroughs. To that end, the Department of Energy and their network of 17 national labs will make their
I'm telling you, we don't have a lot of
resources
time.
available to research institutions and
we
The
don't have a lot of time.
skyrocketing cost of living has left millions of people working at full-time jobs or a number of part-time jobs still unable to afford a place to live. Ali Rogan is back with her conversation with journalist Brian Goldstone, author of There Is No Place for Us, about this growing nationwide crisis.
Thank you so much for joining us. In your work, you've come to know many people who work, who may have more than one job, but have come into circumstances where they cannot afford to keep a roof over their heads. Certainly, each person has a unique story, but are there any common threads in their experiences that you've been able to identify?
2 minutes, 14
Yeah,
seconds. That should be
absolutely.
fine.
You know, I do argue in my book that
Oh, I
in
forgot.
cities across America today, in one city after another, a low-wage job really is homelessness waiting to happen. And what they have in common is they all belong to the low-wage workforce. And it's not just that their wages are too low to keep up with the skyrocketing cost of having a place to live. It's also that the jobs themselves have become increasingly volatile and precarious, where they often don't know how many hours they're going to be getting from one week to the next. Their employers give them 29 hours a week because at 30 they would be eligible for basic benefits like health insurance or sick leave. And yeah, the cost of housing, rents are just very, very quickly outpacing what their incomes are. So that's kind of the backdrop that that defines these people's existence.
For a long time, the stereotypical perception of homelessness is that it is something that happens to people on the fringes of society, and that may have never been accurate. But what have you found out in your reporting about the reality of what it's like to be without a home?
Yeah, I mean, one really astonishing truth about homelessness in America is that what we see on the street is really the tip of the iceberg. There's this entire world of homelessness that is out of sight, that has been rendered invisible. And within that shadow realm of homelessness, as I refer to it, it is overwhelmingly populated with people, again, who are
Welcome in. Good evening, guys.
workforce, who families with children. And these are people who are working and working and working some more, and it simply is not enough to secure one of life's most basic necessities, a roof over
All right, easy peasy.
I mean, to be sure, in the richest nation on the planet, nobody should be without housing. But these pernicious
That effect
myths
looks
and
cool.
stereotypes that homelessness is just caused by addiction or it's just caused by mental illness, it really is not borne out by the reality on the ground. And indeed, often mental illness and addiction is a consequence of this form of insecurity, not its cause.
Can you tell us a little bit about what the lives of the homeless
What's up?
workers are day in and day out? And also, do those lives get harder during the holidays?
I think it's really easy for terms like the housing crisis or the homelessness crisis to become kind of abstract and to lose touch with just the acute human toll of this
baby.
growing catastrophe in America. So what homelessness looks like today isn't just a person sleeping.
What happened, bro? What happened? What?
A convenience
Oh, that's
store
where I
or
should
a
put that.
Walmart or a Target. It's often the
What happened, bro? What happened? What happened?
Too bad we won't. Stores, and they often have children at the end of their shifts. They don't know where they're going to be going. They have to tell.
Oh, what happened? What happened?
Too bad we won't. Sleeping in a car.
Through shadows.
And you know, there's a term that public health experts use to refer to the kind of stress that children and parents are exposed to in these circumstances, and that term is toxic stress. This is stress that is so chronic, so debilitating, that it can fundamentally alter a child's long-term development. That is the human toll of this insecurity, and it is the consequence. It's the toll of what has happened when millions, not hundreds.
That's why people are stressed out.
Millions of families in this country
Because
have
of money.
been flung into what a
Thank you,
case
Trump.
manager in my book refers to as the Hunger Games.
You've cited a number of deficiencies
We are not leaving you
across all
I thought so, bro.
I like that. I like that right there, bro. I'm
failing
gonna-
people. But what institutions here are these? Is this a failure of government, of industry?
I thought so, bro. I thought.
Yeah, I think it is all of the above. what I found in my reporting in the course of kind of immersing myself in the day-to-day lives of 5 families here in Atlanta where I live.
I thought so, bro.
6 years.
No.
It's not just the housing system, which, you know, prioritizes profits above all else. It's not just work and jobs and wages that are...
I thought so, bro. I thought so. I thought so.
Other systems like healthcare, a lack of affordable child
Oh, I knew this guy was gonna.
education system,
That
food
should be fine.
insecurity. All of these systems sort of collide to make this human disaster not just possible, but in many ways predictable and inevitable.
Brian Goldstone, author of There Is No Place for Us. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Complicated stuff right there, bro. The average hourly wage necessarily to afford a 1-bedroom apartment in the United States is $28.17. That's how much you need per hour to maintain, and that's the federal minimum wage is $7.25, $7.25. But back even 10, 15 years, you could still make it with $7.25 for one person, obviously. But I'm talking about not even an apartment, but sure, that's so very incredible stuff right there. All right, let's check this out. Gen Z slams bakers on holiday shopping as price bite. Indiana, what? House Republicans issues draft restricted maps. Oh, they're doing that thing. All right, let's just check these two here a little bit, but I want to hear this.
Newly released body camera video from Operation Midway Blitz, the Trump administration's immigration crackdown on the city of Chicago, shows that the Trump administration was looking to create excuses to try and institute more uses of force against Americans.
You want to see what real independent journalism funded by the people for the people looks like?
I support these channels.
Like this in America, you're looking at it.
Congratulations for always being somewhere where mainstream media is not.
Flint, Michigan.
See you in Nevada.
Thanks to people like you, we can get the truth. Corporate media, they've been lying to us for years, and you go straight to the people.
Corporate media.
Glad you're here. For as low as 16 cents a day, you'll keep us on the ground, covering the important stories the corporate media covers up.
JT Siskowski for Status Coup. I spent the holiday weekend combing through hours and hours of body camera video that was released by the law firm Levy & Levy, which brought a lawsuit against the Trump administration over its use of force in Chicago. And as part of that lawsuit, they got a lot of body camera video from the Trump administration that's now
I'll do it like
available to the
this.
public. I've pulled out just a few clips here that really illustrate exactly how the Trump administration is conducting itself, or did conduct itself, in that city, and in now being replicated in cities across the country. Let's take a look at this first clip that happened on September 27th outside of the Broadview, Illinois ICE detention facility. You're about to hear from Greg Bavino, the Border Patrol commander who was in charge of Operation Midway Blitz, or at least large chunks of it. And you can hear him and show his contempt for peaceful protesters who are demonstrating outside of that facility.
And then maybe we give them a limit line too, like if you're going,
Yes.
if we get the arresting out there, like don't cross that intersection.
And then we get somebody, even in a vehicle, somebody steps across it, they get it.
Yep.
It's all about arresting people. I think if we push this whole fucking block back, that ought to teach them a lesson, and if it doesn't, we arrest.
Right. They're going to use it. All right, yeah. 10-minute drink and
What's that?
They're going to use the truck. Get on the PA system and announce it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Make sure we announce it. Hey, you guys need to clear out. Law enforcement.
Yeah, and just so you guys know, this is as per me. I've declared this a safety hazard to the personnel and the facility. I'm making the on-the-ground decision now, so if you got to write a report, it's on me.
That dude.
That quote, it's all about arresting people. There's no justification given. There's no even pretext for it's about keeping things
It's all
civil
about the
out
tax
here. No,
money.
it's all about arresting people, meaning it's all about the optics. It's all about what the Trump administration can demonstrate as, or the picture that it can paint to the rest of the country about what is happening in Chicago and in these other cities where they are doing these warrantless arrests, these immigration crackdowns to try and justify putting National Guard soldiers there in the city streets, or
I feel like there are illegal Mexican immigrants involved in this.
American cities. But that order that you just heard about pushing people back
The illegal Mexican right here, bro,
down the street resulted in a lot of tear gas being thrown, which drifted into nearby businesses, into nearby residential areas.
I wish ICE could be watching this live right now and break into my house right now. You can come and do that. You can come and break in.
And really,
I'm right here.
The officers are throwing tear gas over the heads of the protesters. So the
We've got a Mexican!
If they even wanted to move back, now have to move back through clouds of tear gas.
All right. That's dang, bro. All right, I'm done editing.
We have First Amendment rights.
So there you see the clouds of tear gas agents shoving two people to move people back. I'll note that our own John Farina was there that night. He himself got tear gassed, so he was in a lot of pain. Luckily, somebody came along and offered to pour either water or saline solution over his face to help him recover. But journalists getting tear gas right alongside of peaceful protesters, people just trying to exercise their First Amendment rights to show what is happening out there or protest the Trump administration, are met with this huge amount of force as a way to try and justify the Trump administration's claims that Chicago was somehow lawless and needed troops there on the ground. I next want to pivot to talk about how these agents conduct themselves. There's a lot of playing soldier that I saw when I was on the ground for nearly 2 months in Chicago among these federal agents that I saw. The next clip I'm going to play comes from October 14th, and it is the end of a lengthy car chase. Agents in this body camera video can be heard saying that they were chasing a vehicle that they believe was involved, where somebody inside the vehicle was involved in assaulting an agent. So they are tearing through streets, and in this recording, you can hear their tires squealing as they go around turns. I'm going to play from right at the end of this chase, right before they rear end this car in a residential neighborhood.
We got a flat? We do have one of our vehicles right behind it. Try to.
Yeah, they don't care for safety, bro. Yeah, that's not something police will do.
Going for the passenger.
So you see that agent jump out of the vehicle immediately with a gun drawn. That's part of a pattern that I saw while I was reporting there on the ground, which is the use of escalatory tactics. Constantly escalating the situation is...
Yeah, that's something it's illegal to do, even especially for a cop. I don't know. These guys don't even have yeah, it's just very bad. These guys don't even have the proper training, and they're going out there getting people that are just not doing anything bad, really.
What the Trump administration...
At least get the drug dealers first. I mean, get the real gangsters out there. I mean, but they don't do that. They already know who they are, but they're not going after them.
Was doing. These crowds of protesters would gather. We're going to see one here again.
I mean, they have Palantir, guys. They have Palantir. If you guys don't know what Palantir is, you guys are kind of out of the loop. But they have Palantir. They're tracking everybody. They know everybody's face. They have already tracked everybody. They have my digital IDs and face and recness, because I've been downtown for just DUI
in just a minute, years ago, where they go out of their way to escalate that scene, playing into the Trump administration's propaganda that is trying to put out there about what it's like there on the ground. But that agent you see running down the street with a gun out, chasing after somebody who was allegedly in that vehicle, that agent ends up running into a local,
not digital ID, digital profile, excuse me,
Walgreens, where people inside that Walgreens give that agent a frosty reception.
Really?
And that agent responds by waving his gun around inside that Walgreens, pointing it at people in there as they search for that person that the agent was chasing after.
Hey, stay back! Stay back!
What the?
Hey, I need additional support. Inside Walgreens. Inside Walgreens. I need additional support. What the hell are you doing here? With a gun? They assaulted an agent now. With a gun? Yes. Yes. They went in here somewhere.
What?
You look Nazi, you look What do you look like? Hey. He's somewhere in here. Stay back. Pink jacket, pink jacket. She's over here. She's over here.
So there you just see some of the bravery that was on display from the.
Is that just?
She's over here. She's over here.
So there you just see some of the bravery that was on display from the people, the citizens of Chicago and the surrounding communities when faced with these federal agents, many of them masked.
They're not federal agents.
Going right up to them, following them around the store, asking them, "What the hell are you doing?" Confronting them about having a gun out, calling them Nazis, directly protesting their presence in their communities. But the federal agents attempting to act with impunity and clearly acting as though there will never.
Yeah, it's the last time that did happen was in World War II, and they did that to the Jews, and now they're doing that to the Mexicans. Now they just need to put a tattoo on our freaking arm or wrist. But yeah, that's very evil stuff that's going on. Oh man. So that's the guy that shot the person. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys having a wonderful night. Let's see. I'm just gonna hold on. Let's see. I gotta switch mics before I continue.
Never be repercussions for their actions the way that agent just so flagrantly waves the gun around inside of that store. Now, while that is happening, while that scene is playing out inside the Walgreens, back at the car crash, a crowd begins to gather to protest the Trump administration's agents there at that scene. And the way the agents respond is so typical of so many of these scenes that happened across the city while I was there reporting on the ground. Let's take a look.
Wow. Dang. Oh yeah, we still got some videos to go.
The agent.
You know what's so disturbing is that let's just call them agents, but they're not. Okay. Are these people in uniform or that are working for the government? They're just wasting their time there with regular citizens while the real criminals are doing real bad things like evil stuff. It's just a waste of resources and time. It's so sad while the real criminals are out there. You know what I've been thinking. You know where these people should be at? They should be at schools, churches, at school bus stops, and libraries and main universities. That's where they should be at. Out in each corner of downtown, like just as a safety, like just security. That's where they should be at, and for
to stop the mass shootings. At least that's where they should be. But they're using it towards the wrong people.
Agents right before that scene, right before they start popping all of that tear gas and just lobbing it into these crowds of protesters. Again, people just there exercising their First Amendment rights. What happens just before that scene is there's just a crowd of people gathered all around these agents at this scene. You see some Chicago police officers who are there as well doing some crowd control. And you see that the agents are standing around just before that, and then they just go right to popping the tear gas canisters and lobbing it into people. There's also some video that I did not pull out here where they then, after popping that tear gas, run and grab and arrest some folks from the crowd. And that is just so typical of what I saw, that direct escalation, being faced with peaceful protesters, people who are exercising their First Amendment rights, maybe shouting things that these agents don't like. The Trump administration's response to that defiance is just use of force. But you also see there that the agent struggles to pull the pin on his tear gas canister for a little while before lobbing it into the crowd. And that is another theme that I saw come up in this video over and over again, which is some of the incompetence that was on display from these federal agents. Not only was that agent struggling to pull the pin on that tear gas canister, but also in the earlier incident, the September 27th protest in Broadview that we played a little bit earlier, there was a clip that I did not pull out here because the audio is very hard to make out, but when you play it over and over again, what you can hear is Greg Bavino and another agent talk about how they were not able to properly fit their gas mask when the tear gas was being deployed, so they effectively tear gassed themselves. And then here's another clip where an agent at another protest outside of the Broadview facility, when agents are just lobbing different grenades into crowds of protesters, this agent pulls out a grenade that's labeled as a Stinger grenade and tries for the better part of a minute to pull the pin, but ultimately can't and gives up.
Man, that's messed up, bro. They're just throwing it in front of. But yeah, that's they're just throwing them like they're firecrackers. He can't get that out, bro. He must not have the strength to pull it, bro.
And there are so many instances like that
I'm the type of person, if I can't get that out, I'll find some kind of little strong thing and put the hole right there and pull it hard, bro. I just figure out a way to get that pin out. I'm like that. I'm very Mexican. We just improvise.
Hours and hours of this body camera video that I was going through. Ahead of the car crash that I played earlier, there is an agent who asks for permission to execute a pit maneuver despite admitting that he does not have certification to do so. There is one more image that I am going to show.
Oh, that's why they just popped the people from the back. They crashed the car like that. Okay. So you have to have certification to do those type of maneuvers that are very easy, but you just have to know when to hit it. You need to perfect time.
This is
lots of practice.
Video. This shows an agent while out on patrol using ChatGPT. You see it labeled there at the top of the phone screen, ChatGPT, to write reports on some of the operations that they are carrying out. ChatGPT says, got it. Here's a long form narrative written in line with your operation at large / Midway Blitz go by, incorporating all of the identifiers from the documents you provided. At approximately 0840 hours, I, Border Patrol Agent Timothy Donahue of the El Centro sector, with over 60 years of experience and having conducted thousands of... And then
oh, man, that's just... All right. Next. Oh, I was watching that already.
Brand new work requirements for food stamp recipients. Thanks to the big beautiful law. Those kick in today and could save.
Well, you have to be very poor and present your social security number. That's basically it.
Billions. Fox Business's Darren Botello joins us now from Capitol Hill with more. Hey, Darren.
Hi, Dagan. So starting today, millions of food stamp recipients all across the country are going to have to work, volunteer, or participate in job training for at least 80 hours a month. Those are the new requirements. As you said, this is all under the really beautiful bill that was passed this past summer. And if you don't, you can only receive benefits for 3 months in a 3-year period. This applies to Americans 55 through 64 years old who may have children 14 to 18 years old. This also ends previous exemptions for many homeless people, veterans, and young adults aging out of foster care. Here's snap by the numbers. 42 million Americans are on it, with a majority at or below the poverty line and in households that include
Yeah, they're just cutting down drastically, but that should make less lazy Americans.
to reduce the average monthly number of SNAP recipients by about
They should have done that years ago.
4 million people over the next decade. Here's Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins talking to Fox about allegations of SNAP fraud. And
Why can't they do that for like education? Like, you want your doctor's degree, just work, I don't know, 4 years or something. I mean, you can't go into the military and do that, but it's just if you don't want to go into the military, right?
Using the program under the Biden administration.
We asked every state for the first time in history, and this was in February, to send us their data. And
Good luck, California.
City, it's also reaching out to
What happened? What happened?
to business owners to see if they're willing to come into the city.
Oh, I was already watching this video.
Get the economic engine going in this city. We can then afford to have more police out there to suppress some of the crime.
Yeah,
and
yo.
people be more willing to come back.
Is Trenton, as other American cities, close to bankruptcy?
So many.
You could, well, I mean, if we hadn't laid off
I was watching.
Police and some of our fire and some of the employees, we would never have been able to balance the budget. But understanding.
So, Broken America, how cities become slums in the richest country in the world. Yeah, there's some very, I was watching that one. It's a very long documentary. It's 47 minutes and, well, 48. But I just want to watch this. What was this? What's this about?
Welcome back. As you know, I am Eli, the computer guy, here for your daily dose of the RARs as we talk
What's
about
this?
very stupid stuff going on in the world of technology today. Do remember I do these videos in order to fund a Silicon Dojo free to the end user, hands-on technology education in Durham, North Carolina. We're about to have a class on extending AI capabilities using REST API.
AI?
A class on AI computer vision with Moondream coming up. If you're interested in in-person
Restart.
classes, look at silicondojo.com to see what our schedule is. Do remember these are free to the end user, but
I'm going to log into my other
one
account.
of the reasons I do these videos. If you want to help support the project, there's a donor box link down below. And with that,
Thank you.
oh, what do we say about this? What do you say about this? This in a sane world, this will be the moment you short Nvidia. Am I telling you to short Nvidia? No, because this is not a sane world. And so Nvidia is probably only going to go up from here because that's apparently how investing works in 2025. So I think this is interesting. Story basically talking about Meta.
Yeah, it's
So
very
Meta
ugly.
Is going to be renting essentially Google or Alphabet TPUs, tensor processing units, for one of their big AI projects. And these are processors that Google has actually engineered and has manufactured for themselves. And you can only get access to them by essentially using Google's services, right? So NVIDIA has gone through the stratosphere, basically being the company that provides all of these AI chips for all these different AI projects out there. And one of the things that I've been warning people for a little while now is that in order to do most of the things that most people need done, they don't actually need $40,000 NVIDIA GPUs in order to do what they actually need done, right? This is where we've seen with China. China is pushing ahead with GPUs. And the thing is, even though their GPUs may not, we're going to say may not be as good as NVIDIA's are, they're still basically getting a lot of the job done, right? I talked about the one company called Grok. So not Twitter or Elon Musk's Grok. There's a different company called Grok. Anyways, one of the things they do is create ASICs processors. So basically, these are highly specific processors
Grok.
that are only for AI inference. So they cannot be used for training. Inference, the big thing with
No
Grok
training.
is they say essentially they can build a data center in something like 5 or 6 weeks. So if you need an AI inference data center, you can have it at a relatively affordable price in 6 weeks. And so one of the things I've been arguing about for a while now is that there's more and more of these chips that are available that can actually do most of the work that people need to get done, right? Here's the thing, right? A Toyota or a Ford or a Honda, right, they are never going to beat a McLaren, right? You go out there and you buy a $2 million McLaren, and that McLaren is going to beat a Honda, a Ford, and a Toyota every fucking day of the week, right? The people that make McLarens can come out and they can say, our car is faster than every other car on the road, and that's why we should get $2 million for a car, which is true. Let me be clear.
On TikTok, you cannot watch YouTube. you get restricted. It says your life is restricted because of unoriginal content. Blah blah blah. That's why I don't like streaming on TikTok. That's why I quit TikTok. It's just like people just scroll through it. They never engage. Okay, I'll leave that like that. It's all good. Ready to rock and roll. Let me make it difficult on myself for a little bit. I know I just want the SBMM to kick in now instead of later. It's all good. I forgot to press play. All right, let's see if we get banned again from TikTok or shadow banned, how they call it. I really dislike TikTok with all my heart. I really do. I can't hate people, but I can hate things. So I think I can hate the app. I can't hate people. I have to love people. Well, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Hopefully you guys having a wonderful day.
I feel like there are illegal Mexican immigrants involved in this.
We've got a Mexican!
Yep, call ice on me, bro.
Pikachu?
Yes, Pikachu. We're illegal Mexicans. Well, you're Japanese, but I'm Mexican. But I like Hindus. My Indians from another mother. Just playing with you. Welcome to the Quickie Mark. Alright. So this is my Shadow Band account, guys. Let's see how many hackers we get in this match. We'll see how many Chrono Zen players we get. I haven't come across a wall hacker in like a month. Like a week after Black Ops 7 went live, they all disappeared. I think they're just at Black Ops 7. They're not in Warzone anymore. And they left all the poor people here, just like me. With no sponsors, no YouTube money, no donations.
Best not to turn your laser sight on.
Yeah. Whatever my cat said. Alright, where we going, ladies? They muted me. Whee! It's alright. They muted me, but it's alright. I don't care. It's gonna be ugly, guys. For the first 3 matches, it's just gonna be horrible. Horrible. Alright. Let's see. What are these guys landing? I'm just seeing what do I got. Alright. We got some competition. Like 2 squads landed there. So that means we got real competition. Everybody landed there. What are thirsty punks for the specialist? I just wanted to see who landed there. We got people on this side of the map right there. Yeah. I know. Yeah, be quiet. Get out of there. I was slow. He's coming. I'm done. What happened, bro? What happened? Oh, why do you want to crouch, bro? Wah. I'm not even gonna try to land with the squad, dude. Excuse me. I'm not even gonna try to land with the squad. No communication. Everybody's scattered around. It's just a setup to lose, guys. It's just, like I said, it's just ugly. This these 3 first matches. That's why I go into not casuals. Then casuals gets a little bit more fun because you know you just have real players at the end. Or I should switch to my PS5 so I can make it a little bit more interesting. Basically, I'm just 2-boxing at that point when I play with my PS5. All right, let's get out of here. I don't like this gun right now. I mean, it's good. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't like it right now. All right, I'll take a green gun. All right, guys. Let's see what we got. We got 4,000 bucks. That means we haven't done anything. Ready, bro? Hold on. He's inside.
Your squad mates back on station.
Reloading. Okay. Oh, we got one right here, bro. He's at the balcony. He left. What happened, bro? What happened? I wasn't camping, bro. I just saw you. Who got down, bro? Look at this dude. Oh, you got him? Okay, good job. I'm not recording, but okay, whatever.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
It's not like I get really good clips or anything like that. Like, especially not in Resurgence, it's like rare. I just like to play with my homies. And I used to play keyboard and mouse, but aim assist is just really good now. Free aim assist bot on PC, if you guys didn't know that. DS4 Windows is back, guys. I don't like to be here. Told him. He's on top. Okay. He's somewhere. Yeah, he's on top. Ouch. I just want to see who shot who first. That's how I know I have a low ping. High ping. He shot me first. Blah, blah, blah. I can just tell by the timing. Because what I see is not the same thing as the replay. What happened. That's all good. It's all good. Like I said, guys, the first 3 matches are the ugliest. I don't know why it's always like that, especially on this account. But on my new account, it's like cool.
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
Okay. On enemy. I'm done. It's all good. Oh man. They must have a better internet connection than my 5G. That's what I'm assuming, but it's not true. It's just the whatchamacallit, it's just the well, you can overdo it. It's just the teamwork, but you saw everybody scattered around. But it's alright. I don't care about that. I'm just taking the hit with the regular resurgence, and then I just go switch up. Because the SBMM is just horrible, horrible, horrible. And as you can see, they had the mics on, but as soon as I came in, I got hated and they shut me. They just shut them comms off. But it's okay, I don't care. Better for me. They're just salty people. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Thank you for hanging out with me. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys having a wonderful night. Thank you, thank you.
More space, more style, and who doesn't want more fun? We all deserve more. That's why there's an SUVW for everyone. Taos, Tiguan, Atlas, and the all-electric ID.
Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Hopefully you guys having a wonderful night. God bless you guys. We got 4 viewers on the YouTube live. God bless you guys, and no one on TikTok. People just scroll on TikTok. They never stop by or talk. Even though I have 2,000 followers, guys. I have 2,070 something followers. Yeah, TikTok is the worst algorithm. I post something, I get 10 views. Can you guys believe that? I barely get like 20 views. And I have like 2,000 followers. I'm just shadow banned, that's all. Ever since they started asking for ID on TikTok, yeah, especially because I got strikes for talking about Donald Trump. You can't say, well, hopefully I don't get banned for saying Donald Trump on TikTok. I love my Mexican president. Will I get banned for saying that? I am Mexican. And she's Jewish. She's not Mexican. We have a Jewish Mexican president. Alright, welcome in, guys. Are you guys ready to rumble? While we're landing?
Fuck yeah, man.
Right on, right on. Okay, I'll see you Stronghold. Let's see what engagement we get. We get the special thirsty, the specialist, or the thirsty specialists. I don't know how we nickname them. The guys that are thirsty for their specialist, they'll be here. Ooh, I got the shotty. Oh, they're done, bro, they're done. Alright, I'm camping.
Destination marked.
I need my marshmallows and my campfire. I can make some tacos. No? At least somebody's laughing to my silly jokes. Not silly, but my non-silly jokes. This is regular. Yeah, it's regular. I'm still waiting for the The thirsty guys. Alright, I give them 1 more minute. If they don't come in 1 more minute, we don't have any competition, and nobody went for the specialist. They were too afraid. They're like, nah, I'm not going over there. That's what he said. That was actually funny. All right, give him. I still have hopes. 1 more minute. 1 more minute.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
They already got the loadout. Faster than. Yeah, they're done. Nobody came. We should have heard somebody coming in, rushing in fast by now. What the heck was those blue streaks? Huh. It's hard to decide, bro. I'm gonna have fun just for this.
Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gas spread.
Okay. Gotta loot.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Oh. Sorry. I don't have to switch guns. Ooh, money.
At Salvador Floors 9,981.
How you doing, bro?
Said. Sup, bro?
How's your day been? How's your night going? Thanks for stopping by.
At Salvador Floors 9,981. Said. It's been a minute, fam.
All right, right on. Thank you for stopping by. God bless you for another day, bro. So how's the family? How was your Thanksgiving celebration or gathering? I don't like to consider it a holiday. Holidays for pagans. I'm not a pagan. I'm a Christian. I just gave thanks to God. That's it. With the family. Had a regular
upstairs
dinner and games with 4 families that gathered together. Hopefully you had fun, bro. No stress. What? Oh, I bought a load. I'm like, where did that loadout come from? I bought a loadout. I was trying to wonder, where's my loadout? I never threw it.
At Salvador Floors 9,981. Said. God is great, bro. Everything went well. Visited fam in Texas.
Oh, look at that. Texas. Wow, wow. Nice. Well, congratulations. God bless you for coming back safe. So what you eat? What you eat? Tamales?
You guys suck.
I had a little bit of everything. Except I didn't eat turkey this time. I like these guns. I really do. You know, us Mexicans, we do tamales for Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Yeah, the tamala.
Yeah, especially the ones with banana leaves. Those are the best. I don't know why is it the more simpler the tamales, the more delicious. I guess it's psychology or something. Psychological warfare. But thank you, Salvador Flores from YouTube. Appreciate you, bro, for stopping by. Hopefully you had some really great food made by mom and the family. We had a multicultural, well, since I'm multicultural, where we had all kinds of food from all different nationalities, Hispanic nationalities. Done. Whee! They take me out.
Yeah, I need my specialist, bro.
I'm just a big baby. That guy. Well.
At Salvador Floors 9981 said, super busy lately, bro. I have not forgotten about you and your girlfriend. I will continue to pray for you.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you. Whoop, whoop.
Yo, he's right here in the middle. He's broken.
Copy.
Broken.
He's one tap. Oh man, somebody's gonna get us. I didn't want to get that. What's that? Oh man, really, bro? I knew I had like 5 seconds, but I was overdue.
There's a big bag of money right there. Whoever wants it.
At Salvador Floors 9981 said, how have you been, bro?
Well, I'm doing much better. Thank you. I guess
Salvador Floors 9981 said, tell me everything.
All right. Well, here, I guess, at home, I've been good. Everybody's been good. I guess my girlfriend got sick like 2 weeks ago, but she's better. My wife, I just call my girlfriend just because I'm used to it. All right, I'm not landing there, guys. And then, I've been taking care of her, drinking. We're trying to stay on a diet because I gain weight so fast. I try to eat once a day or twice, but no more than 3. But yeah, besides that, just been taking care of myself and taking care of her, especially when she works a lot. Give her massages and rub her feet, her back, because she gets a lot of stress. So besides that, everything's good. I guess we just been here streaming on YouTube every day. I try to stream on YouTube. I just took a 2-day break during the holiday, or over the festivities. But other than that, yeah, just
At Salvador Floors 9981 said, nice, bro. I want to be just like you.
Oh man, you don't want to be just like me. Yeah, you don't want to say that, bro. Ever as a man, you don't want to be like anybody else.
Bro. You know he never said that, bro. Come on now, bro.
No, he just wants to have the job I have. That's it. But you need to practice a lot of things in order to become someone that can do their own productions and.
It's not who you know, it's who you blow, brother.
Well, you have to try in order to fail. Otherwise, you'll never know if you'll make it. It's hard. It's not easy. But yeah, bro. I'm just really in the mornings. You know, I just talk about Jesus. Oh man, there was someone right there. I wasn't paying attention. Whoop whoop. He was hearing the footsteps all over. He was just waiting. I wasn't thinking like going down there. I was just talking. But it's alright. GG's, bro. Like I said, I'm just taking the SBMM hits. But welcome in. Salvador Flores. That's the YouTube. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. I can't play again? Alright. Yeah, so yeah, besides that, we're just
At Salvador Floors 9981
really
said, man, I have not played in months.
Okay. Well, whenever you wanna help on with me, you can play with me. But like I was gonna say something. Before I got distracted before the kill, I was gonna say something. It's because one of the commandments says not to covenant your neighbor's. Do not covet your neighbor's. I can't remember. Do not covenant your neighbor. I think that's what it says. Basically, don't try to ambition what another man has. Don't try to be like don't be a copy, or don't try to want to be like that person. It's actually bad from a moral stance, and from a society, from a social stance, and from a psychological stand. It's all wrong. So it's all wrong on all levels, because girls don't like that. When you just say, I look up to you, man. I wanna someday have a job like yours. You know, you have to construct your mind in a different way. It's like your frame. That's how the girls are attracted to you. Is your mind. Is
At
your
Salvador
frame.
Floors 9981 said, you played Battlefield.
Yes, I played Battlefield 6, but I did not like it because I thought Battlefield 2042 was much better. I've been with Battlefield since Battlefield 1, I guess. Battlefield 1, yeah, I've been with Battlefield since Battlefield 1. I still have my collection of Battlefield. And I didn't like the first ones, but they were nice. They were cool. There was nothing wrong with them. I'm just saying Battlefield 3 was the best one, and then Battlefield 2024 came out, and it was just bad. But then I've played it when it was fixed, because it took years for them to fix it. I couldn't play it for years, literally. It would just crash. And I mean, it was a waste of money, but playing Battlefield 2024 is much better than Battlefield 6. I just like it the way it feels, the way it's originally. But Battlefield 3 is the best one. Battlefield 3 is ultimate. I didn't like it. It just feels too boring. The movement, it's too clunky. It's just too boring. It just feels too boring for me. It's just not my cup of tea. So I would just stick to the mechanics of Call of Duty. Even though Call of Duty is not the best game in the world, I know there's better probably games out there, but I'm just used to this game. I'm just used to the mechanics by now. I don't want to retrain my memory.
At Salvador Floors 9981 said, okay, cool.
But I had a lot of glitches. That's one of the things that discern me from trying to buy Battlefield. I was like, no, I'm not going through that no more. But I got sponsored for Black Ops 7 thanks to my family. And God bless my mom and my sister. They helped me out. So they bought the Black Ops 7 for me. But I don't like Black Ops 7. It's nothing wrong with the game, except just the way they programmed the game. There's nothing wrong with the mechanics or the way it looks or the way it functions. There's no glitches. It's just the reloads are fast, and the spawns, they put them, there's like every second there's a spawn behind your back. That's the only thing they need to change. They need to change the spawn system, because there's no more SBMM. So they need to change the spawn system, and I guess for me, just that reload quickness, or the perk that's called Gun HD, it's not working. The parachute broke. You guys saw that it opened, but it didn't deploy. Because I have it on auto. For sure.
Are we live right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, bet.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
So what's up with you guys? Besides my 4 viewers on the chat, what's up with the team? The A team.
I know who you was talking to.
Operator Wavy, bro.
Resurgence. Survive to redeploy
Chat.
fallen teammates. Kill to bring them
Chat.
back fast.
Chat, what's up, Chat?
Squad's active in the field.
Are you guys talking to your chat or my chat?
Talking yours.
All right, right on.
Yours.
Whoop, whoop. Thank you, thank you. God bless you guys. Let's go. Shout out to the chat. All right, I'll follow you guys.
What I'm talking about. Hey, Wild Boy, your mic's on?
Who's Mike?
Who you guys think you guys was, huh? Yeah, I. We gotta give them YouTubers something to be watching.
He got me. Nice move, bro.
Oh, dang.
Next time I'll watch my timing. Did he hear me? I don't think he hear me.
We hear you.
No, I was talking to myself, but I don't think the operator that took me down heard me.
Oh, okay.
But hopefully he did, and he's not wall hacking.
At Salvador Floors 9981.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Enjoy your night. God bless. Got finish some videos for TikTok.
All right, right on. Okay. Share this the link after you're done, bro. Also be here until 11. Thank you, bro. Thank you. God bless you too, man. I didn't even check if they took the key card.
How long you been streaming?
For today, I just been streaming since 10 a.m.
At Salvador Floors 9981. Said.
What about like
cool
all together?
GGS.
Like how long?
Cool. I guess since 2020, that's when I started really wanting to
Here's my.
to do
Who's
it.
got the money? I need everybody's
look,
money.
I dropped it right here.
All right, I'll drop
I'm
money
about to
too.
buy. You get your card?
Nope. I forgot about it.
Loady.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Who do you think you are? What?
Top.
Get up out of there. Get up out of there. Get up out of there. He's still up there. He jumped over to the buy.
White chocolate.
Ooh, it's all on you. You're on the buy. Hold on, Lodi.
Stand by for
I'm a wild boy. I'm a wild boy.
I'm a tame beast.
Yo, stay away from our fucking loadout. Fucking pussy.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Loadout? Like, come on. What's the point of getting the same kill over and over? I don't get it. And then you want to take my Lodi. Oh my god.
Poor guy.
My Lodi be smacking.
I fucking knew I was there.
Oh, no way, no way.
You have reinforcements inbound.
We need some help over here. You getting someone up.
Alright.
Well done.
Hold on.
I'm gonna try this other loadout. Fuck that loadout. They
Hey,
wanna.
I'll get
sit
you
there and hold
covered.
hands. Come on.
Identified.
One more landing. Live ping.
Best not to turn your laser sight on. Might not see me the rest of the
Oh my god.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Okay, I'm heading towards you guys. Are you okay, Green?
Sounds like they're on the roof.
Your squad mates back on station.
Is that they getting picked up?
I think they're on first floor.
I have no gun.
Enemy counter UAV inbound. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Yeah. One in the window, one in the window, one in the
Copy.
window. One in the window, above you guys. One more landed on Lodi. One landed on Lodi.
It's on top. Green. Good job.
Okay. One or two more on Lodi.
Safe zone. Gas inbound.
Man, I'm a broke bitch. I got $30 this whole damn game. This is crazy.
Alright, I'm gonna go for
He's doing all my
meta.
money.
Fuck, I hate this shit.
Enemy counter UAV inbound.
I wonder if he's chat, man. Right here. Right here.
Copy, copy. I got 1, 2, 3, maybe, no. 2, I got 2 down.
Wait, that's the one who had my loadout. Yeah, bitch ass needed to die.
The work of a true homicidal genius.
The meta build.
They're coming back on the other end.
Copy, copy.
Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are adjusted.
Green. It's pushing by himself. Then on the other side. Alright. What?
Yeah.
Resurgence window is ending. Watch your six.
Yo, yo. Good job.
Squad, what?
By the buy station.
All squad mates are in the safe zone. You've got gas moving in.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Somebody landed on top.
He's still in my loadout. He's on top of the roof. Still in my shit. What a bitch. Good shit. Get his ass. I'm going back in my loadout. Appreciate it.
You have reinforcements inbound. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal.
Oh, one more landing up there. One more land. No, that's someone else. Get off my shit. Oh my god, I'm getting a headache from this shit. Pissing me off.
Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the end game.
Ah, 16 more seconds.
Your squad mates back on station.
Yeah, they're on this side.
W's in the chat. W in the chat.
Watch it, blue.
Oh! Oh! Did you come fuck with Steph? There, go by him.
They're at, I guess they're shooting from somewhere by, prison. Oh, right there.
Better watch yourself.
This is a bad place to be. What are you doing there, bro? He was camping.
Still operational in the AO.
Underneath us.
One keep creeping up, one creeping up to the buy.
Copy.
Right here, right here, lighting. Oh man. I thought killed his buddy.
What? From where?
Oh, not a buy. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh man. I'm done. Whee! Watch out. Watch out, Green. The striker. Such a beautiful gun. That's what you call classy lady right there.
Gas closing in.
He's talking about hell no. Hell no. Behind.
Ooh.
So many
GG's not
people.
bad. I'll play with you guys more. Let's go. You guys got it.
Well, I got someone in the lobby, else I would run it back.
It's alright. GG's, guys.
W's in the chat, man.
W's in the chat.
W's in the chat.
Thank you. God bless you guys. Hopefully you guys having a wonderful night. It's just me, myself, and I for now, but otherwise I would have some other friends in the lobby as well. It's very good when you're running with the real squad. Like, well, someone that you can communicate with. It's very difficult not communicating in the game. Unless if they already know what they're doing and they're just like really pinging stuff, calling stuff out without any comms. But sure.
Fuck is Diggs doing? Yeah, fucking 1 reception. What the fuck?
Alright, his comms are very loud. I'll just turn it off for this game. It's not like they're saying anything. It's all good, guys. We're just here to entertain you guys. Hopefully you guys are just having a little bit of fun with me, but as you can see, I'm just a regular dude. I just like building computers and talking about life. That's why I go live, but right now I was really trying to concentrate on the game, but it's not easy. It's all regular resurgence, no casuals. It feels good. There's nothing wrong with the game, but alright.
Resurgence. Survive and your team can
Rico Trap, Mark Dog 26 and OT6 Gloom 117. All right, I guess. All right, I'll stick with the team. All right, they're going there. I don't think I'll be able to get to the bunker in time. Yeah, people landed there. It's all good. It's all good.
Enemy soldier incoming.
What do we get? What do we get? What do we get, boys? I want some chicken nuggets. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. But right now, just for speed, I'm gonna take this one. I mean, just because it has a faster ADS.
You have reinforcements inbound.
He's on top. He's definitely on top. Oh, he hurt me. All right, ladies, one at a time, one at a time. Somebody got up, somebody got up. Who got up? I don't know. Oh, look at this dude. How, bro? How? I had plates. I just want to see the replay. We just had, I guess, the right position. I don't see any Chrono Zen action there. I haven't seen a Chrono Zen guy in a while. Because the Chrono Zen guys, they just snap onto you like, choo, like a magnet. Just like an arrow.
Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
Okay, let's see what we can do, guys. Nothing, nothing. It's all right. Ah, there was. Okay. So there was the whole squad was there. What the heck? There was 2 squads. Or 2 different parties. Well, 3 including me. But, well. Well, actually, there was 3. No, he took down 2 people or something. Can't remember. 3 or 2. Oh well. I don't know why I landed here, but whatever.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
At Stream Elements.
Yo, what's up, Stream Elements?
Said, thanks for subscribing DRXC_dropping_she hugging face.
Oh, excuse me, bro. Let's go. Thank you. Drex dropping she. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly. Nothing? Okay. Okay. Okie dokie, guys. Hopefully you guys having a good night. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I'm not the best gamer. I'm using aim assist just like any other guy. But I like keyboard and mouse. I haven't played in a while. It just feels slower. Even though mouse and keyboard is fast, but it feels slow. I don't know why.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
Alright, I'm going with the team. Hey, get in the window, bro. Alright, somebody's getting shot at. I need an AR. Alright. You're hit. Okay. There you go, AR.
You're in the top tier. Keep knocking them down.
Hold on, bro. Purple, hold on. Let's see if I can make it. They're landing. Wah. Gracias y de nada. Oh, we got him right here. Oh man, there's a guy going down there. He saw me. No? Oh. It's okay. I just want to see the timing. Oh, he heard my steps. That's the SBMM when they can hear your steps, but when it comes to you, you don't hear any steps. It's all good. I already know the algorithm. I heard like the grass steps all the way from inside. Alright, I don't know where to land, guys. But welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Good evening. Hopefully you guys having a good night. God bless you guys. You guys get another chance to live. I don't know where to land, guys. I'm just gonna land somewhere. I didn't see anybody. Oh. Now I do. Come on. Okay. I didn't hear anybody in Stronghold, but maybe, I mean, in Control Center, but there's someone around. Oh, they can't hear me. I forgot I muted the comms. All right, ladies. Are you ladies ready to read the Bible?
Stop.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
Oh, what the heck?
Hey, go sit your clumsy ass down.
Requesting recon above.
Fake ass YouTuber that ain't making no money off his shit.
No, but I'm still being sponsored by my wife. Thank you. That has cancer.
You said what?
And then,
Bitch.
yeah, I'm being sponsored by my wife. I'm not getting paid by YouTube.
You getting sponsored by your wife?
Yep, she has cancer. Yep, she has a good job. She's going at it. I lost my job and I gave up.
So you living off your bitch?
Yep, if you want to say it like that. Yep. God bless me for that.
I mean, I ain't no sugar
But
coding it.
hey, but what I'm trying to say, I'm a professional sound engineer,
You ain't no
and
man. You ain't no man. Don't sit
Yep.
in a man's position.
No,
You're not a man.
I'm not a man,
You're
of
not
course.
A man, folks.
Oh, I'm not a man. I'm a baby. I'm such a big baby. Hey, but Jesus Christ loves me. That's all that matters. I don't care about the life. Sinaí Hernández. Mi nombre es Sinaí Hernández de Veracruz. México, Veracruz. Vámonos. Yep.
I feel like there are illegal Mexican immigrants involved in this.
Yep. And that hurts me so much when you say, oh wow, you're hurting my feelings. You're hurting my feelings. Wow.
You just took her jeans.
I gave up music because I was working for the cartel.
Shut your bitch ass
I gave up working for the Satanists.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Why are you so mean? Hey, what's wrong with you, man? Who hurt you, bro? Who hurt you? What triggered you, bro? What got you triggered?
We known for backdoing too, but that shit easy.
I don't care what you have to think or say, man. You're not gonna hurt me.
I mean, don't die. Don't lie either, folks. You're right. Don't lie either.
I don't have anything to lie about. There's nothing wrong with being an illegal Mexican with an IQ of 120.
Are you a Mexican too?
Yup, mexicano al 100%.
That's what you just said?
Yup.
You fucking wet back.
Yep.
Bitch.
Of course. Yep. You can. I'm a drive back. Actually, I didn't cross the river.
You fucking grape picker. You pick grapes, bitch.
No, I pick actually. I actually pick what you may call it. No, not grapes. Coffee.
Hey, you hear me?
I pick coffee. I don't.
I'm a nigga. We pick out cotton. And cotton
Yep.
costs more than grapes.
Yep. Actually, whatever you say, bro. You were a slave. I know that.
No, shut your bitch ass up next time.
I don't have to shut up. You're not gonna shut me up. You're gonna come and slap me from across your house.
I mean, I know you's a bitch.
So I can still defend myself. Yep. I can still defend myself. I'm a Mexican.
You can?
Yep. I'm a Mexican. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of dying. I'm not afraid of dying, bro. I already gave my life to Jesus Christ. You know that? I already gave my life to Jesus Christ, so I'm ready to go.
Your ass a Mexican. You talking about Jesus Christ.
Yep. I'm here to save kids from going to hell. What about you? Why do you keep sinning, bro? You haven't repented. Why do you keep sinning, bro? Why are you so evil? Why do you have so much hate in your heart?
Damn, there's two of them down there.
Who hurt you, bro?
Don't think about it too much.
Who hurt you when you were a little kid, bro?
You got you some donuts on your shit. Cause you ain't put in no work. Hey, don't bat him back, Rico. Why y'all just leave me, bro?
It's okay, no problem, bro. No problem. I gotta go anyways. You guys, God bless you. You guys, yep. So weak. Yep, I'm so weak. Whatever you say, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. As you can see, we just get hate because I'm a Christian. That's all. They just started hating. That's it. That's it. I'm already used to it. That's all right, guys. You see, it's always the same thing. It's like they can't hurt me. I already know who I am. I wish that one of those people would hit me. I just want someone to hit me so I can get my green card. Then I can defend myself. People think I can't defend myself or something.
Ma'am.
Say it again.
I feel like there are illegal Mexican immigrants involved in
Yeah,
this.
we got call ice, bro.
Through shadows they stride a network untold.
Trump and the Illuminati.
With a grip so bold, guiding secrets with unyielding might to control destinies concealed from sight. With 6666 as their emblem and sign, through AI stargates they blur the line. Whispers of power in the darkness unfurl, a mysterious force to conquer the world. With 666 as their emblem inside.
That guy, see, it's so bad how the racism here in the United States is, but they won't block that on TikTok, right? They won't block that. But if I say something about Donald Trump or the Illuminati, I get blocked.
Where did the sight go on my gun? Yo. Bro, the sight on my gun is gone now.
Oh, you got that glitch again.
Oh shit. Still was beaming.
We've got 10 squads active in the field.
Where we landing, boys?
Let's see where party leader is deciding to go.
Fuck you. Where is it?
Copy.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
It does look like Stranger Things up in this hall, though. I swear. As soon as you said that, it reminded me of it. My eyes.
Inserting additional armor. 10 remain. You're almost done here.
I'm just gonna take it easy for the rest of the night. We got like 2 more matches to go. I don't even want to kill bots, but sure. Well, let's take it easy. Whatever, bot. Ooh, we get hated because we're a Christian, because we love Jesus Christ. That's alright. I don't care. I'm used to it. Like I said, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. People don't respect, but I don't care. I've already done all the things that I wanted to do in life. That's why I'm here to help give back to the community. I'm not here for me, guys. I'm here for you. I'm here for the youth, because we are in a society where they're programming every aspect of society and controlling it more than ever. It's just getting more wicked and evil with all the music and media having satanic, not even subliminal messages anymore. They're just direct witchcraft, straight up. So that's why I'm here. I'm trying to teach kids about real life. But I was just really concentrating on the game, trying to do something. But as soon as I open that chat, bro, as soon as I open my mouth, people get offended. They get triggered. The evil people get triggered so easy. That's why you guys are here. That's why you guys are here. I mean, people that are in the live still. If you guys either like me or hate me, you guys can't be in between. You know, it's like you're either pregnant or you're not pregnant. You're alive or you're not alive. So it's that simple. Life is simple, guys. They hated me. They have demons inside. If you hate someone, you have issues inside, and and it doesn't have to do with the other person. Just remember that, guys. If you don't like someone, it's not the person's problem, it's your problem. It's you. If I don't like someone at school, it's because something triggered me about that person, and it wasn't physically. It's energy. Something just, it's always like that. It's always been like that with humans. There's no getting around that. Every human has experienced this, where you come across some person and you just can't get along with that person, no matter who it is, no matter if they're good looking or bad looking. You just can't get along with that person, and that's just the blood. That's the blood calling. It's actually rejecting, but it's a spiritual thing. Us Mexicans, we call it the blood is rejecting or calling, because it's DNA, but at the end of the day, it's energy. It's spiritual, because everything is spiritual. We're all connected through quantum mechanics. If you guys did not know that, that's why we can feel each other's emotions, sometimes without wanting to express anything. So yeah, guys, that's why they got triggered so easy. So my 3 viewers here watching me on YouTube, God bless you guys. God bless you guys. If you guys are gonna learn from me, I'm not here to teach you about gaming. Teaching you about social psychology and how to be around people, how to just get over the bullying, bro. I've been bullied all my life for the same reason. For being Mexican and ignorant. I'm not ignorant anymore. That's why that guy didn't want to talk, because he knew he was gonna lose. That's why he ignored me. That's why he ignored me. He didn't want to keep going. He said, "No, I'm gonna lose, so I just ignore it." I already know people. That's why he said, "Don't buy him back, don't buy him back." He's a hater. He's just a hater. I already know people, how evil they are. He had to say bad words to put me down, but he couldn't. I just kept going with him. Whatever in order to break down some bully, you just go along and say whatever he says. Like, yeah, if you're ugly, yeah, I'm ugly. You know, whatever. I'm a wetback, but I'm not a wetback, I'm a dryback. I crossed the desert. I didn't cross the river. And I'm a farmer, so I don't pick cotton or anything like that. I'm a gardener, but I do pick coffee where I'm from. That's our indigenous, not indigenous. Yeah, it's a part of our culture. It's always been like that. We've always picked corn and coffee and vegetables, but a lot of hot peppers. Yeah, that guy's about. I'm just going around. I don't even want to play it. I just like to talk with people, really. But my team is not here. But I got down by the. What's that bot doing? I don't know how I got that bot down, but whatever. Usually I get, oh, I figure something out. Just crouch and hit them because they can't hit you. I learned something. These bots always get me with just like one of these butts. I don't know what you call it, or I call it a slap, but I think it's a gun butt. You hit, I don't know. You strike someone with the gun, with the end of the gun. Obviously, if you strike someone like that, like across like that, you'll probably do some brain damage if you hit someone. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. So yeah, I like social psychology, guys. I've been a sound engineer for lots of years and a professional drummer since 9. And when I hit 32, I gave up drumming for sound engineer because I thought I was gonna make more money, and I did make more money. I worked harder, 3 times as hard as a musician, because you gotta set up audio, connect the cables, connect the microphones, mix the band, deal with their BS, deal with the way they treat you like crap. I had to deal with all that stuff, bro. Get treated like trash, worse than dog poop. Literally, by my own Mexican race or ethnicity, excuse me. I don't know why I threw that, but okay, whatever. I'm just really messing around, guys. I don't really want to play because I don't have a squad, and obviously nobody's wanting to play with me. But it's alright. That's why I'm here, just hanging around talking about life. But if you guys have anything to share, anything to add, you guys are welcome. It's a free open chat. I don't charge for wanting to talk to me. Like I said, I'm being sponsored by my wife. God bless her soul. And yes, she does have breast cancer, unfortunately, but we're trying to pray to Jesus that she will be healed. So we're doing home remedies and stuff, trying to take care of ourselves. And yes, my mom also has cancer. She has liver cancer and diabetes. So unfortunately, yeah, that's where we're at. I'm trying to see. I'm not trying to work for the cartel anymore. I'm not working for anybody associated with selling drugs. So right now, I'm not trying to work for anybody associated with that because I'm a sound engineer and I'm Mexican, and the whole thing is rigged. Anywhere, and if I were to want to work with or anywhere in any club, I've already worked at every club, and every club that I've been at, they sell dope and prostitutes, and as well, most of the people hate me because of being a Christian, because they know I'm a Christian. People, they already know I'm a Christian. I'm always talking about Jesus Christ with people at my job. I don't care. And I started saying that last time there was some Satanist around. I did that on purpose because I wanted to break their enchantments. They were doing black magic in front of me, guys, before the club opened. Yeah, I knew some Haitians as well. They did some. It was a restaurant, but not a club. But they did parties. It was just a small restaurant, but they did black magic as well. That was more disgusting. These guys are like just more into like worshiping death, like the whatchamacallit, the Ripper, the Grim Reaper, excuse me. Mexican cartel are into worshiping the devil that way. If you guys did not know that. So if you ever see someone wearing that around their necklace or a tattoo where they have a reaper, just remember that. It's not a good thing. I'm done.
Your squad is down. Stay alive to bring it back.
Finish this.
Don't mess it up, guys. Don't mess it up.
You head to the safe zone. Got a lot of ground to cover.
He got me. Good job, bro. No problem. I knew you were gonna come for me. That's alright. We did our best. But yeah, guys. So since... I mean, I haven't been Christian all my life, but I've known Jesus and I've known God all my life since I was baptized. As you know, as Mexicans, we baptize our children when they're babies, and we're Catholics, but that's just a Catholic practice. That's not a Christian practice. But yep.
The enemy took that one, but we'll get them.
So once you figure out that Jesus saved your life again, I kind of have to give my life to Jesus, because he saved me from ending up in the worst position.
At Dizzy_edits said, what is your opinion on this season 6 update?
For Warzone, let me just say, Warzone has been fixed. There's nothing wrong with Warzone at all. My PC doesn't crash anymore. Just Warzone. I think it's the way it should have been a year ago or 2 years ago. Because during Modern Warfare 3 was when it had like the best movement for me. But Black Ops 6 is better than Black Ops 7 in multiplayer right now. And Black Ops 7, I can't move without getting shot from behind in multiplayer. I just get shot very fast. It's just the spawn system, and then the perks don't work. Yeah, it's just a give and take. I mean, I did decide to buy Black Ops 7 over Battlefield 6 because of the content, because I have to stick with, you know, just the Warzone theme. That's mainly my thing. I just like Warzone because of the mechanics and the feeling of the
At
movement.
Dizzy_edits
Not because it's a good game.
said, facts bro, the wingsuit is way too overpowered.
Oh, the wingsuit. Okay. I actually like the wingsuit. I mean, that's how Warzone is gonna be. I think they're gonna they're gonna take away the parachute. Hopefully not. But I think that's the way they're going. They're gonna do it like that new DMZ. I just call it the new DMZ, but what's that new Warzone, Halo's Grover. What the heck is that new map that's out right now? But yeah, that's but what do you think? What do you like about it? What don't you like? Those are the things that I found. But I like how Warzone feels. It feels I'm using the Modern Warfare 3 guns because they're just really that good. But the C9 does beat that one, but the aim assist is more powerful from a long distance with that Rival 9. I can shoot like a rifle, like a assault rifle with that Rival 9 compared to the C9. The C9
At
jumps a little bit.
Dizzy_edits said, I love Warzone 2 and Warzone 3 and 1 is peak.
I hear you, bro. I hear you. Yep. I missed the Modern Warfare 3 era and the Vanguard era. I think those were most of the, like, where the original mechanics were at, except for obviously Warzone 1. But I never got to play Warzone 1 that much. I got into it late, but what I'm trying to say, I did try it and I hated it. I did not like it. I was like, well, this is Call of Duty? It just, going from World at War to Warzone is like, it's just two different games completely. Like, you're used to like just basic mechanics. I'm gonna switch to keyboard and mouse just to entertain you guys. Let's go into Battle Royale. Let's see how we do. So yeah, guys, I started before World at War. I mean, I started gaming in 1995 when the N64 came out. Thanks to my friends, they got me hooked on to the Eagle Eye 007 and
At Dizzy
Zelda.
Edits said, like movement was perfect in Warzone 3, but movement in Warzone 1 was more limited, but the recoil was very satisfying on Warzone 1.
Oh, that's what it was. Yes, exactly. Yep, you're right. You're right. Yep, perfectly said. Yes, it was just clunky movement, but it was the original Warzone. I mean, it was the mechanics of the previous games, which was the what was it called? The original engine. I know right now it's I forgot what's the name of the engine as well as this one. Oh man, I forgot the name of the gaming engine. But yeah, guys, that old gaming engine, I've seen it in Black Ops Cold War, and it's just amazing. You guys, I got all my copies here. Obviously, I don't have my Xbox out, but
said something to do with Raven.
Raven, yeah, Raven, but that's the developer. Here, I'll tell
said,
you.
I forgot.
It'll say somewhere. But Battlefield 3, that was the one. Cold War, that's the one I really want to try. That's the one I really want to buy, but I have to I will have to buy a Xbox One. That's where I'm at. But I got my Xbox 360 and I got the Black Ops franchise, except I'm missing Black Ops 1. I got 2, 3, I'm missing 4, and I got Modern Warfare, the trilogy, and I got the World at War. I got the original copies on PC, but I collected these just because I could. When I had money and I had a job, I could buy stuff for free because I was paying the bills before I gave up sound engineering.
At Dizzy_edits said,
thank you, bro.
Damn, bro, you an Oak COD fan.
Thank you. Yes, let me show you something. Just because you're here, bro. Just because you're here. You're gonna love this. Let's take out these. And let me just take out some. Don't worry about the game. So I got this special edition, limited edition World at War. This is my brother's, but I kept it because he left it behind at the house we were moving. So I kept it. And then I have Doom 3, Quaker 4. These are the original PC games. I have Crisis, the trilogy. Yeah, it's the trilogy thing. And then obviously Call of World at War PC again, another copy. And then my ultimate favorite, Fear. If you've never heard of that game, that's the mechanics of this game. It was first in this game. All the mechanics of the movement, the sliding and stuff. Let me just put it here for now. Yeah, those are all beautiful games. Lots of nostalgia. Good times, good times. I'm gonna make it a one-day special. I think I'm gonna do Wednesdays just to play old school games. I still got my Xbox 360, GameCube. I did buy them all again because I sold them when I was a young fella. I was just 17. But I had my GameCube, Xbox. I'd never buy the PlayStation, but I have a PlayStation 2 for my brother. Like I said, he left it behind. He didn't care. I don't know. He left it behind, and I kept it just because of his memory, just because it reminds me of him. But I got the PlayStation 3 backwards compatible. I bought it for like almost $300, and the guy came and dropped it off at my house. They were desperate for money at that time, bro. But I'm pretty sure that it's really high right now. getting that.
Dizzy_edits.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
Said, thank you, bro, for talking to me because I searched other live and nobody wanted to talk for real. And
really?
I'm glad that you are noticing me.
Oh, that's why I'm here, bro. That's the whole point of the channel, bro. That's I'm here to talk. I'm not really here to game. I'm just messing around with this because, like I said, I'm really trying to. I mean, I'm not trying to become rich or famous, but if I can help anybody, poor people, people with cancer. Oh, I messed up. People with cancer, anything, or homeless kids, or someone that doesn't have a father out there. I'm just trying to help in any way. If I had money, I would help homeless children. That's what I would do right now, if I had money. But I didn't lose my job. I quit the job I was at because of working with bad people. Literally, bro. I was working all these years that I was a sound engineer, a musician. I was just working for a lot of bad people, and I was getting treated bad, and I was miserable. And I'm like, and I asked Jesus, if you get me out of this place and if you let me get my stuff out of here, I'll give my life to you and I'll help others. But I was already trying to give my life to Jesus, but I really did tell him that if he gets me out back home safe, because it was an hour drive, basically 2 hours drive, besides getting my stuff like in a half hour. But the ice was heavy. It's I'm not from this country and I don't want to leave my family behind. And I mean, I could survive by myself. My family will be fine. I mean, they're just gonna miss me. That's it. But I just feel like I need to help someone. I need to help people. I need to help others. I already had my fame and glory time. As a musician, I don't need fame or money. Or I don't need anything in life to be happy. I already have Jesus. That's what makes me happy and have everything that I really need. I know we're all going through tough times and tough situations, but that's what I'm here for, guys. Really talk to anybody that needs just someone to talk to, bro. I know, because right now we're going through an epidemic. It's called depression. I know you guys don't hear about it, but if you guys really study out there, statistics, excuse me, if you guys watch them, the number one cause of death right now in youth is suicide. So I'm trying to help if anybody needs someone to talk to, because I've been in that situation, guys. And depression is demonic oppression.
Dizzy_edits.
Yes?
Said, alright, bro, I'm heading to bed soon and I may pop up in most of your streams now.
Alright, thank you. We're here. It's open chat. You're welcome to hang around with us and talk. I know I'm not the best gamer, but I still game, but I don't consider myself a gamer. I'm just a regular person here. Regular person trying to save kids from doing drugs or ending up in the wrong place, at the wrong time, or hanging around with the wrong crowd, knowing who you're dealing with. I'm trying to teach kids about social psychology and how not to get bullied and how to resist the pretty girls, or resist, getting tempted by the devil. Lots of things, bro. I'm trying to teach everything that happened to me as a young adult, and I don't want it to happen to other young adults that are 16, 17, 18, 19, going on to 20. Because after you're 24, your mind starts setting in. And after you're 40, your mind is already set. You can't change your ways of thinking. I had one. That's a very good gun. It almost feels like that Rival 9 that I have. So, yep. You're welcome to stop by, bro, anytime. Dizzy Edits. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. God bless you. Not only I love you guys as human beings, but just Jesus loves you.
Dizzy_edits. Said, I'm a small content creator myself. And I make
Awesome.
edits and about 29,000 subscribers, but I'm going to lead into filming and I bet I will be famous.
All right, that's the kind of attitude I want to hear. Exactly. It's all in the mindset, bro. That's how I ended up doing the things that I wanted to do. It's all about your mindset. You have to believe in yourself, have faith in yourself. If you don't have faith in yourself, you don't believe of yourself as basically believing without proof, right? Because you're not famous, you're not nobody. So how do you become that person? It's all in the mindset. It's all in the mindset. It's all about confidence, mindset, spiritual will. If you don't have those, you're just gonna be stuck at that level. But you want to grow spiritually, physically, mentally, always as a man and as a woman, but it's more intended towards a man, but it goes the same way for a woman and man. But I'm directing myself towards men here. If you guys ever want tips for women, go ask my wife. She's actually an excellent person, and I love her personality. And she's very, very intelligent. She's more intelligent than me. She knows more stuff. I mean, like about life. She's like very social intellect. I'm just barely learning how to pop my bubble in a sense. But nah, I'm already out of. I used to be very how do you say, what's the proper word? What? Hold on. I used to be antisocial growing up, especially like during 27. I used to be very antisocial. Like I didn't want anybody to tell me what to do or boss me around, or because I grew up very different, you know. I grew up very different, half spoiled by my parents. I'm dead. Wah. Yeah, I was kind of spoiled. But then again, my parents taught me a lot of things, but they didn't teach me how to
At Dizzy _
how do you say,
edits.
how to be a
Said,
social person.
I'll remember you.
Thank you, bro. Thank you so
I'm
much.
into horror, so I do horror filming at home. Pretty scary and decent for me. I'm not using special effects. I'm using pure atmosphere.
Oh, okay. Nice. You're being very artistic then. Okay, that's good. You should share some stuff here soon. I'll have to go check your stuff out. I mean, horror movies don't scare me. I've watched Chucky and Freddy Krueger and the Poltergeist and the whatchamacallit, the Exorcist. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not my favorite movie, but if I were to say if I had a favorite horror movie, that would probably be it, The Exorcist. It's well made, but it's a demonic movie, so I can't like that movie. I don't like it, but it's well made. It's well made in a film. It's well made, but there's nothing good about it, morally about it. It's demonic. But I'm with you, bro. It's okay. You got an artistic skill. You're just exploding your talents, and that's good, bro. That's good. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you don't harm anybody or blaspheme all the way in the movie. And you're just harming yourself, bro. But welcome in. That's why we're here. We're just trying to teach you about life and what hurts your soul. You know, because there's some things that we do indirectly that hurt us, and it comes back around and it haunts us. If you guys didn't know, you can get cursed by doing what, bro? Nobody told me to get off, but okay, whatever. No wonder I saw, like, why is the plane dropping so fast? I should have jumped off. Next time I know. I'm like, something in my mind was telling me I'm falling too fast, but I was yapping. But yeah, guys, that was a very important message. You guys can get possessed without knowing or indirectly, or going to a party or going out with someone that's a witch, or having, sleeping with that person that practices witchcraft.
At Dizzy_edits said, "Bro, I'm a horror fan. I watched The Exorcist, Believer, Paranormal Activity, and all Conjuring movies, all Annabelle movies, and all the Nun movies, Sinister, so I hope this don't offend you."
Nah, it doesn't offend me, bro. No. Like I said, we only offend God. That's the only people. That's the only person that we're really offending. But I'm not trying to put that on you. I'm just stating how life is. Just have to state the truth. We all come to our conclusion sometime later in life, earlier or later, even though some people won't ever accept it, like some narcissistic people out there that are pure evil and have lots of power and they won't give it away. You guys know who I'm talking about? But, oh man, I thought I was gonna die. I don't know why my parachute did not go off. Alright, give me some cookies. Alright, I'm just gonna go with this, even though it's not that good, but whatever. I'm just going for long distance range. I'm not. But yeah, guys, I'm just really here trying to help out anybody, really.
At Dizzy_edits said, "I love demonic horror or supernatural movies, but I love God too. I don't know why I'm into it, because these movies are the only type that can scare me."
I get you, bro. We all have our thing. I understand it. It's in you. You can't control it. It's just it's your calling. But for some reason, that's why it's good thing you can discern from from that. But that's the same position I was kind of with the cartel, right? Working for the cartel and believing in Jesus. But then again, if it wasn't for that, I would have never changed my ways. But like I said, it's all about, at the end of the day, it's all about your personal relationship with God, not you with the world. Remember that. All right, let's see. I don't got money, bro. Should I go jack one of those bots? Oh man, I'm gonna hit the guy in the back first. I don't.
At Dizzy_edits said, "Like this can teach me stuff,
Yeah, for sure.
Like
That's why
how to
we're here.
avoid it and do these stuff and go into God for protection."
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna mention something similar to that, but I was gonna say it backwards. But yeah, bro. Trust me. I was into wanting to know all that stuff. I was not even trying to learn the occult or the witchcraft or the demonic films that are out there, but I did watch them, and just to study. That's why I really. Oh no, I'm out of here. How did I get away? I don't know. I don't got no plates. I don't know how I got away, but I'm out of here, bro. I know I'm not playing as a team player, but oh man. Yeah, like I was saying, I watched those movies. You're not supposed to watch them, of course, but because you get exposed to demonic entities, and you can open up a portal to one of those demons in your house. But like I said, when we come back to that, when you're with God, you're already protected. Oh man, wrong place. What? It's all right. I'm stuck. Should I save him? I'm done. Anyways, I was in the gas. I was trying to rotate. Yeah, so like I was gonna say, when you're with God, you're already saved, bro.
Said.
So God is already saved
Bro,
you.
I'm in the dark, I'm dreading, my closet is open, I'm more fried than fried chicken skull emoji.
What? Oh, bro. He's in the dark, dreading. What do you mean dreading? I guess my aim is better with the aim assist. It looks so crappy now with mouse. But yeah, bro, look, I think you were in the same position, just different situation, but in the same position as I was with the demonic stuff, you know, because I was working for the cartel, and the cartels, they did magic before they opened the club, and they were worshiping Satan with these rituals and stuff, and they were doing etc., etc.
Said. Dreading by anxious of it like something is in there.
Oh, okay. Well, just say in the name of Jesus Christ, I revoke with whatever spirit is in there, and that should scare it away. It shouldn't attack you, because that's what I was trying to say. When you're with God, it doesn't matter what will attack you. As long as you're with God, He's with you and He'll save you, because we all have our angel to protect us from evil spirits, especially Jesus. Jesus is the one that can only, in Jesus' name and Him alone, He's the only one that can push the demons out of anywhere. It doesn't matter where you're at, especially if it's a very haunted place. But obviously the more haunted, you need more faith, and you need more prayer. But like I said, when you're with because the thing is that the demons are really trying to get to you. They're really trying to get to you from the way you're describing that. Because I've been in the same position, dude. I've seen these black entities like in the corner of my eyes, because like I was saying earlier, I have a peripheral vision that's 100 more than 180.
Yo bro, I know my dad's weak spot for horror movies. It's occult movies with sacrifices and gore horror.
Yeah, that's the worst type of movies, where you open portals into demons into your house, and they stay there and they can torment you. So yeah, bro, have you ever experienced sleep paralysis, or something's knocking off, or you hear bangs, loud bangs, like something, but there's no one, or loud things around your house, even loud creaks, loud sounds that are off and they don't sound natural, but you heard them? Or if you hear someone's voice, or some little girl's voice, or whispers, or if you hear someone calling you, or you hear someone's familiar's voice.
@Dizzy_edits said, yeah, I did, but only safe ones, like my eyes were closed and I couldn't move.
Okay, yeah, you did have sleep paralysis. Yep, exactly. So that's a manifestation of those things that are trying to get to you, bro. But Jesus still is helping you. God and Jesus are the same thing, except Jesus is the savior of the world, and God is in His throne up in heaven, and He can't move from heaven. Obviously, He can do whatever He wants, but He doesn't. He's on His throne, just sitting there chilling. But when you call in the name of Jesus to save you from these demons, you'll feel a relief, bro. Just whenever you feel that, you feel that like heavy pressure on your chest, right? And like you feel cold. The air goes cold or dry, and maybe you get chills or something chills running down your back. That's when a presence is there. That's when something's there. An entity. It's a dark force, dark energy. So once you feel that, just call in the name of Jesus, and you should feel that pressure kind of relief of your chest. Because trust me, I used to live in haunted houses, and I did not know. And I had a lot of all the things that I've mentioned. I had them, and I didn't know why. And a lot of bad things happened to my mom, where she got attacked the worst. She got her like the poltergeist, like where stuff starts shaking loudly and strong. That's what happened to her. To me, they were just moving like coins. Like my sister had a cup of coins full of coins, and I could clearly hear someone going like inside of them, like they're just playing with them. They were not even like doing this, like scattering them around like crazy. You can hear like someone like playing with them, like you know, and they dropping them, and nobody was up in there in the attic. And it was just an open attic where you just go up, and but it was in the living room. The house was haunted because somebody died there, but the person wasn't a demonic entity, but was someone that died in a cruel way, or something bad happened, and that person was not a Christian, or did not have proper resting place as well, properly. That's what probably happened. Because yeah, they good thing they demolished the house, from what I heard. But yep, I've been into all the situations that
@Dizzy_edits said, "Bro, I don't know if something is in my home, because when I went into one room in the dark with my baby brother and he started crying, and when I got out with him he stopped."
Yeah, like I said, yeah, exactly. Uncontrolled crying is one of the biggest signs too, and other uncontrolled bipolar, like all of a sudden, and yeah, that's just, yeah, bro. It's just I know it sounds harsh. I'm just gonna have to say it, but it's just that those movies do open portals to those demonic beings, because the movies put out there especially by the big producers, or the big movies that are produced, even the underground or the not so public out there, those are created by obviously Satanists or people that are just into the occult, obviously, and they put very heavy entities into that on purpose. You know how the witchcraft is. You know how they do their things. You've seen all the movies enough to know how they project themselves, and how they handle themselves, and how they act, and how they pretend the world is the way they want it to be. It's so ugly. All right, I don't know where I'm going, but
@Dizzy_edits
I'm just gonna hang around with
said,
this dude.
"What the hell now? You made me ever more anxious. Hope I don't get nightmares. Skull emoji."
Nah, bro, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why. See, look. Hold on. Let me get something across. Hold on. All right, so bro, that's why you cross paths with me. That's the reason destiny is real. That's why God is real. You were brought to me. You crossed my path. And you came to me talking about nobody wanted to talk to you, and that's the only reason I'm here, is to talk about Jesus. I know how to build computers and know how to game, but I don't consider myself a gamer. But that's why I'm here. I'm trying to help anybody that needs spiritual help, spiritual healing, and God sent you to me. That's why destiny is real. Without destiny, you cannot believe in God. God wrote our destiny like way before we were born, and you have to hear this message, and I'm gonna say it. The only way you're gonna get rid of that anxious right now is calling on the name of Jesus Christ. And I do pray in the name of Jesus Christ. I really do. I do call on the name of Jesus Christ to help my friend. My friend, his name is Dizzy Edits from YouTube. I do pray on the name of Jesus Christ. In the name of the Father, I do pray for him to get healed, and some clarification, and some anxious taken off his back right now, off his chest, excuse me. That's what I pray for in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Thank you, Lord Jesus, my King. He will help you. In the name of Jesus Christ, you will be helped. You just have to call on his name, and you have to call on with faith. You just have to believe. You just have to have a little faith. It's just a little pebble. a little mustard seed. That's all it takes. Hopefully you do call on the name of Jesus Christ, and I'm here with you if you really want to continue. If you really want me to pray with you, we'll pray. There's no rules to praying. All you have to do is do it in faith towards God and towards Jesus. In the name of Jesus, of course, we have to pray. In the name of Jesus, and that's the only salvation that will save you from those demons. But you have to do it, and you have to say in the name of Jesus Christ, I revoke these demons. In the name of Jesus Christ, get rid of these demons. Call on Jesus' name. Shout his name. Just say, Jesus Christ, I need you. Or say, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Anything that you think is Jesus in his name, just call his name, and his blood, his holy blood will save you. That's the only thing that saves you from the demons. According to scripture, the second act or the second miracle that Jesus performed was to cast out demons. He cast out a demon, actually like 2 demons out of a homeless person that they try to shackle him, but he every time they put chains on him, he would break them. But he casted out those demons. That's the second miracle he did.
At Dizzy_edits said, let me tell you something. So you're saying I opened multiple portals and they got through and my life seems completely normal, and if so, it's very minimal and mostly inactive.
I hear you, but there is just always something lurking, like a tiger with so much hunger. That's how demons and the devil operate. They're just waiting for you to look at those movies again. I know you like the movies, bro. Trust me, I was into other kinds of movies that are naughty, and I was addicted to that stuff. I was addicted to a lot of things during my life, my youth. And, I've seen it all, bro. I've seen it all. I've seen it blurred, but good thing I didn't go into the dark web and try to search up more of it. But just the occult stuff, the magic, the bad things. So, even studying it, you can open a portal into it. And I know you do it for entertainment purposes. You're not trying to hurt anybody, but you're hurting yourself. And I know it sounds cruel. It's just the truth, bro. It's just, oh, you want money? Oh, my bad. I was like, oh man, I forgot. Can you believe I forgot how to? Oh, it's this. I forgot how to take out my money on keyboard and mouse.
Dizzy_edits said, alright bro, I'm going to chill on the movies for a bit and only watch them once in a while.
I understand. It'll be hard to get rid of that. It's not easy to change overnight, especially trying to follow Jesus. It's the most difficult thing to do as a man. It is. I left the money right here, bro. You gonna get it? Just take it. Okay. He's like, play it up, bro. Play it up. I'm just gonna follow this dude. I'm gonna pretend like I'm a noob. So yeah, bro, I'm here for you. Don't worry, bro. Dizzy edits. I'm here if you ever want to talk. I know there's no private messages on YouTube, but if you really need my email or something, you really want someone, or you need someone to talk to, and you just need a friend or someone to talk to, I'm here. I can give you my contact number or something, my email, or or Discord if you feel a little bit more safe on there. I know people don't. I know some people give out their numbers and stuff if they feel like they need a friend or something, but I'm just here to help anybody that just needs Jesus, really. That's why I'm here. Hopefully you read my message down the bottom of my YouTube. You know, I'm just here to really help. But yeah, in the name of Jesus Christ, he'll make you. You will start seeing. You'll start seeing. It's like little baby steps, but those baby steps take like weeks or months to take one step at a time, and you start realizing that God is in your life, because God is in everybody's life, but some people are just, they don't want to see him. They just shut completely off. But yeah, that's what we're talking about today in the morning. I was talking about the people that the actresses that did the movie Wicked. That's not even a really heavy occult movie, but it is an occult and witchcraft movie, and just look at how they ended up. They consider themselves witches now, and they're paying the price for it. But you, my friend, are not paying the price yet, because you're still here, and you're not part of them yet, because God, you still have a conscience. You're still understanding of what I'm saying. You're not lost. So don't feel discouraged if you feel embarrassed or you feel ashamed of what we're talking about. It's normal. It's a normal process to feel ashamed in front of God. Trust me, that's the whole purpose. But he doesn't want us to feel that in front of him. That's why we have to stop doing those things, so we don't feel ashamed. Because imagine if Jesus Christ comes back tomorrow and he finds us
Fabian G4QWH1LS9R said, trios.
You want to do trios on where, like on Resurgence? I think there's only on Battle Royale. But if you want to join, for sure, bro. Fabian, you're welcome to join in, no problem. I'm here hanging around, just talking with my friend here. Dizzy Edits on YouTube. He's a new friend to the channel. And I love you guys. I'm here to really give support, moral support more than anything. Give faith-based advice. Faith-based life advice. It's hard to say. But yes, that's what I'm here for, guys. I had some help from a lot of people. I wish I can get in contact with them again. There's these people that were very nice to me.
@Dizzy_edits said, most demonic cases people talk about usually end up being mental illness, stress, sleep disorders, or neurological stuff.
Exactly, yeah, that's exactly on point. Yes, that's what they dismiss
Fabian
them as.
G4QWH1LS9R said, SKS gun camouflage kit is insane cool.
The KSK? What's that? What's the KSK? The gun camouflage, you like it? I don't know which one. Is it this? He said something about the camouflage, but I don't know who's. But thank you, bro. Whoever you gave the comment to, I'll say thank you on behalf. Oh, I thought that was my friend, bro. I'm trying to.
@Dizzy_edits said, "Do you have the C9 fully maxed out?"
Yes, I do. What about you? You like the C9? I know the C9 is very good. I just use this Destrin just for fun. Can't believe we're making it, bro. 28 squads, and it's just me and this dude versus squads. But yes, for sure, bro. Fabian, you can join in, no problem.
At Fabian G4QWH1LS9R said, "That's the MP he has equipped."
All right. Yes, that's the MP. But don't worry, bro. Hopefully I didn't get off track. Oh yeah, so the mental illnesses. Well, let me tell you something. You know what manifestation is. So you know we're beings of light. We're all beings of light. That's in the Bible and that's in science. There's no getting around that, bro. So those two principles, those two things, you can't change them. Those are laws that God created. You know, we're beings of light and we're all connected in the universe. And we manifest our reality according to quantum mechanics and according to the Bible as well. So we manifest our reality in real time. So when you say mental illnesses, that's a manifestation of a evil spirit. But obviously people don't call it that. Or that's because science do not believe in a spiritual realm. So that's why they have to give it a name. Because the guys that are atheists gave it a name. But in reality, we're all spiritual. We're all manifesting our reality.
@Dizzy_edits said, "I love the C9. Try these attachments. Gain twist. FMJ rounds. 50
all right,
rounds.
I'll do this as soon as I die.
And balanced stock. It's very good on Rebirth."
Oh, okay. I'll try it right now. I do need a C9 and you build. The one I got, I just do 2 attachments and that's it. So yeah, guys, like I was saying, mental illnesses, there are mental illnesses, but they're only created, as in like you either born with it or you create it. So when a person that's born, you know, perfectly fine according to physics and God, how they created them, you know, they're fine, you know. They just start getting into the wrong deals and business and wrong people, and once some people get too far away, they end up looking like they have mental issues. But like I said, we are beings of light. We manifest our reality into existence. So imagine if you have a person that doesn't even know they're possessed. They can go around and function like normal people, but sometimes they can go haywire. Like some people, I don't know if you probably seen when people break, like they can't take it anymore. Like some people go crazy. Yeah, they don't go crazy because somebody pushed them over the edge just by themselves. So there's a lot of things out there that obviously drugs can open portals to demonic beings. Especially when you're very, 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 very into like the occult, or what they call I forgot the new stuff, the new age stuff, like crystals and all that, which it has to do with magic and witchcraft. Same thing, they just call it new age movement. But yeah, that's how a lot of hippies back in the day ended up the way they ended up, bro. They think it's because psychedelics, but
At Dizzy_edits said, so you're saying the demons will to mimic the illnesses so they won't get caught and exposed by science to hide their existence?
50 and 50, yes and no. Yes, because they do, some do hide them, and some do hide the demons, and then the other is that science, the ones that misinterpret what's really going on, the real phenomena that's really going on in the real world, that they call them, they don't call it the supernatural or the paranormal. They call it, anomalies. These anomalies, they call anomalies. That's what they call them, because they can't describe the spiritual. Otherwise, if they were to try to describe the spiritual, they would be breaking their own laws of atheists, right? Because you can't, if you're an atheist and you don't believe in God, you can't believe in the spiritual realm. But that's what you're dealing with. Everything is spiritual, bro. Everything is light. The atoms that create everything, they're just light, bro. There's just a different state of light. That's all it is. When you study atoms, I'm pretty sure you've studied atoms. I've studied chemistry enough to understand how atoms behave in quantum mechanics. But it's just particles of light in a different state. So basically everything's light in different states of matter. Just different patterns, different vibrations. But what we think is solid is not solid. It's just a illusion. It's in our mind. It's not out here. Because this is all a dream. We're creating a dream in a real time. So we are manifesting what really happens in our lives. That's why karma exists. Whatever you do comes back around. It's like you have to pay everything you do. That's even especially with the witches. That's why witches look ugly. As the more witchcraft they do, they get uglier. Oh man. I'm pretty sure you noticed that. It's alright. I don't care. I'm just yapping. Oh, he came around. That's why. He got me good. You probably see me across somewhere. I never saw him. But yep, that's we're all manifesting our reality, our demons, even our goodwill, our Holy Spirit. When people have the Holy Spirit inside, they manifest it. You know, that's why the demons attack me every day when I go live. I don't have to say anything. The demons already know I work for Jesus Christ, and they start attacking me on the live. I have lots of proof. It's like, why do you hate me? Like, some people just start hating me out of nowhere and start calling me names. But why? Because I work for Jesus Christ. That's who I'm working for. And they already know I'm a good person just because hearing my voice. And it's hard to argue with me. It's just really difficult. Because I'm just gonna agree with everything you say, but make you open your eyes.
Edits said, so do you think the bogeyman is an entity sent foot on earth by the icon of sin, aka most people call it the devil?
Yes, and it's a demon. There's a difference in between the demons and the fallen angels. The fallen angels, those are the ancient gods, and those ancient gods had children with women, and that's where we get the giants from. And once everybody around the world destroyed all the giants, once they took them out, the spirits cannot go to heaven or hell, so they're here as demonic entities. So those are the people roaming. I mean, those are the people. Those are the boogeymans and besides that, we do have biological monsters out there that were created by the same people that were in power a long time, and that still are in the power in modern times. But yeah, that's where we get the chimeras and the DNA crossing.
_edits said, And how did Jesus make water into red wine?
That's called alchemy. That's what the science wants to know. That's what you call supernatural. That's what only God has that power to turn a rock into gold, or create bread create millions of bread from one bread, or create. That's alchemy. That's real magic. But magic on earth is only limited to do evil, and the supernatural magic, it's only given to Jesus and his angels.
Edits said, so God and Jesus is basically on creative mode. Skull emoji.
Yes, exactly. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, because they're giving life as we breathe and talk. That's because we're all energy. You know, he's the one that provided the light for everything to move. You know, because there was just darkness at the beginning there was waters upon waters, and there was darkness, and you had to create light. But I'll go into what I was trying to say is that the powers that we call supernatural, to turn a piece of a coal into gold, and that's what they were looking for a long time. They've been looking for that it's called there's another name for it. It has to do with alchemy, but it's a supernatural power which is only given to Jesus or a certain angel. And even the fallen angels that serve Lucifer, they all have a supernatural power. And that's where we get the pyramids, wars, and makeup, and the art of creating weapons, and astronomy, astrology, witchcraft.
Dizzy_edits said, do you know the boiled one?
The boiled one? Huh. Where'd you hear that? Tell me more about that. But yeah, so Jesus, his first miracle was to turn water into wine, and nobody asked for it. It was just a way of, I don't see it as, I mean, from a human perspective, it looks like he was just showing off. But I think he did it as a celebration to commemorate his what's the proper word? It's not discipleship. It's his ministry. That's his way of saying, I'm starting my ministry. That's his way of saying, I'm celebrating. So there was a big party, and they already had wine, but they ran out of the cheap wine. But they didn't want to take out the good wine, so they created better wine than the wine they had. So they took it out and they partied with that. But it doesn't say he got drunk or anything. Obviously, we're supposed to be sober and clean.
@Dizzy_edits said, it's a psychological phenomenon, like he's an entity that manifests the human mind until the person is eliminated from reality and spreads its curse on a specific channel.
Well, we are already cursed, but not by the curses that you would think. We are cursed to work. We are cursed to be humans, to suffer with pain and suffer with in other ways I can't remember, but those are the curses we got directly from God for disobeying in the Garden of Eden, for taking the forbidden fruit, eating the forbidden fruit of wisdom and knowledge. And that wisdom and knowledge is what we call science and astrology and atoms and atomic bombs and knowing how to steal from people, how to scam people. So that's all the knowledge of wisdom of good and evil, because it was all placed on a tree. But the thing is that we got tricked into becoming gods, but we were already gods. So Lucifer tricked women, or the women, or the female, which was Eve into taking the forbidden fruit and becoming mortal. So we were a copy of God, and because of Lucifer's jealousy towards us, because we were better than Lucifer, we were a copy of God, exactly a copy. So that's what happened. Oh, okay. Yeah, perdón. Yep, so that's what happened, guys. We were just, we were tricked into becoming mortals instead, because we were gods. Everything was perfect. No cancers, no hunger, no poverty, no suffering before that. And the serpent tricked us. But I'll get into all that. There's so many stories besides that, but I'll have to let you go. I'll be back on tomorrow morning. I'll start at 9 for you guys, so I can end at 10. It's just a little bit late.
At Dizzy_edits said, and his form is Gorik like, disturbing the boiled one. His tall and distorted face and watches you when you sleep, and his heart shows and beats off beat and twig like arms that twist.
I think I've heard of that. Is that like the Slender Man or something? Or besides, the only one that I heard of doing that was Pan. You heard of Pan? The guy, this is still up to modern day. I haven't heard of anything lately.
Dizzy_edits said, no, like he's an analog entity.
I guess things can be possessed by like artifacts, old artifacts and old stuff. They can be possessed. Obviously, we have museum of haunted things. The biggest museum in the world is here in the USA. I think it's in like South Carolina. But we'll keep talking about that. We'll let that be our next subject about that entity. But the one that I closest know to that is called Pan, which is the half goat, half man, from ancient Greece. But in the Bible, is also described, and he lures people with music, just like the mermaids, but they're demons, and they take little children or men, and they whatever happens, but we'll leave it there, bro. But yep, have a good night, bro, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Okay, God bless you, and Jesus loves you. Remember that. Just call on the name of Jesus. God bless you guys. Good night, guys.